Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John.
I'm Claire.
This is Benny a True Nerd, and welcome back to Civilization 6, and possibly the grand finale, one way or another. Yes, welcome to, okay, I feel like, I'm willing to accept praise and admiration for the title of the video, live stream, at this point. I'm really quite proud of Burns Night.
So, John came into my office last night to brag about the title of this and said, I've had this one in mind for quite a long time.
Yeah, I've been saving this one. So yes, but Burns, like you don't know, is a Scottish holiday for celebrating the poet Robert Burns. So yes, I think it's quite appropriate for potentially nuking Scotland. So just as a reminder, this is a deity game where we're sort of squished in this tiny corner of the map because it's all got away from us a little bit, and it's been quite the intense game, all things considered. Like, we've got ourselves two civs kind of vaguely angling to actually kind of go for religious victory, though actually mainly it's Gandhian Sikhism, but he's been kept off this continent for the most part, which is good. So, we're not looking at that. The problem instead is science. So, yeah, Robert the Bruce has sort of accelerated away into the distance, because Scotland, if they can be happy enough, can generate slightly ludicrous levels of great people points. So I think they've just been powered by basically every great person point in the world. All the great people have just been helping out Scotland. So as a result of that, yes, they are currently moving towards a victory. Moving now at 2 light years per turn, meaning I've launched a satellite.
Well done.
I know. But I'm also... Okay, it's not over yet. It's not over yet, because I have been sitting on... Yeah, I've got Carl Sagan just chilling out here waiting to help out. So, he can basically instantaneously complete pretty much any form of space project. So, I've got basically one thing I could do. And the one thing I could do is send a nuclear submarine to as close as it can get to flipping Scotland, which will basically be, like, say, right here, and then see if we're in range to nuke Scotland, and then we can walk in, take the cities, use those cities as a place to build new silos, launch more nukes, and basically try and knock Scotland out of the game. Scotland must be knocked out, otherwise they win. They have to die. Because at this point, it's a ticking clock. They've launched the final program. So fortunately, the one thing that works in my favour is Nuke Scotia over here. So I've got uranium pouring in off the back of Nuke Scotia over here, which is spectacular. So that's good. That's really, really damn good. So we've got plenty of uranium. Alright, uranium fever, no problem. All we've got to do is... get all the nukes done and stuff. So the nukes are currently in production. We Love Claire is making a nuke. Constantinople is making a nuke. I'll probably move another high production city like Salthampton will probably soon, as soon as that's is that a factory repair by any chance? Yeah, it's a factory. As soon as that's done, we'll probably make more nukes. Honestly, there's no reason not just to build as many nukes as I can. So we're going to be going heavy on the old nukes. So that's gonna be it's gonna be good, because other than that, yeah, if I can just kill Scotland, there's a chance. Okay, it's not a great chance, but it's a chance. And actually, the easiest way for me to get my troops close by to Scotland would be, could we by any chance do open borders for open borders? Because if you're willing to open your borders for me, open borders for open borders. Oh yeah, he's willing to do that. Perfect. In fact, he's willing to pay for it. Make it equitable. One-time deal of 10. Fine, whatever. I'll take what I can get, quite frankly. So, okay. Now I can I can bring my troops, and I can basically bring them straight over here. So my troops can now go directly through Aztec territory, and basically the goal is, though in all fairness, probably they should be going down over to, like, here-ish. Yeah, this sort of a territory. Just make it down over here, and basically we seize Edinburgh. We seize Edinburgh, and we use Edinburgh as a launch point for subsequent nukes. And we nuke, we nuke, we nuke, we nuke, we nuke. We nuke everything, and then we hope everybody else does their cocking jobs. Because I've technically still got... I've got a spine over here. Interesting. I can't remember what you're actually doing over there, but that's fine. But yes, we're going to send troops. It's going to be... Everything's going to be A-OK. It's going to be great. I mean, there's this city down here that's going to flip free, but it's too far away, I think, for all of it. So, basically, yes, it's going to be... It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Why on earth are you going around there? Are you trying to get around there? Did I send you around there in case you're in range of the other Scottish cities? Yeah, so you can nuke... Yeah, so you're going to try and nuke Aberdeen. I'm not sure you're even going to get there in time, but we kind of may as well send you in that direction. So that's what we're doing. Which is, you know, obviously going to work out beautifully. There's no way that's going to fail. So we're just waiting for the nukes to arrive, basically. That's the plan. The plan is that, and potentially, can I have bonus uranium or something? Basically, any form of bonus uranium would be great if we could have bonus uranium. Unit maintenance reduced by... I don't even have that many units, to be perfectly honest. John, that's the wrong thing. You're supposed to be looking at economic. 100% adjacency for commercial and harbour is not really relevant to me. 5-year plan. Campus adjacency. Yeah, go for that. Take 5-year plan. Boom. That'll be worth something at the bare minimum. But yes, we're just waiting for the nukes. And then the nuking of Scotland begins. Because I think everyone in the world is pretty much everyone apart from Russia. And interestingly, Khmer, but it barely even matters. Actually, Khmer, would you like to... If Khmer would like to also declare war against Scotland, I'd greatly appreciate it. I just want everyone to be at war with Scotland. You're already at war with Spain. Oh, that's going to keep you busy, to be honest. I mean, if you make a deal, would you like to maybe, join the ongoing war against Robert the Bruce, and can't accept it's a fair deal? Yeah, what if I gave you a bag of tea? Okay, now he's down for it. Good. Right, so he's now at war. Cool. So that's good. Unfortunately, yeah, India is allied, so everyone's just going to keep piling in on Scotland. The cowards are hiding inland, so it's a bit awkward for me to hit them with my nukes. But we're gonna try. We're gonna damn well try, and it's gonna be, it's gonna work somehow. It's gonna work. I don't know precisely how it's gonna work, but it's going to. It's gonna be brilliant as well. Claire, how's life?
Life is pretty good in the chat. Shout out to somebody else who gave us £50.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed, somebody else.
Somebody else is being a hobbit. They say, it's my birthday. Have some birthday muns.
Happy birthday, somebody else.
Yeah, so happy that it was on a day that you guys are streaming. Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much indeed, and happy birthday to you.
John.
Yes?
We need to sing.
Happy birthday to you! I'm doing a lot of recording today. Well, my voice isn't up for that as much singing.
And a very, very important question from the book 778, who gave us £5 and says, hello, John and Claire. How is Tabby feeling today? Hopefully better.
Much better, I think.
Yes, indeed. Much better.
Her tummy seems to be not causing her trouble at the minute.
Yeah, she's, we've just upped her medicine a tiny little bit for a few days.
Yeah.
And, it, sorted it out a treat. And now she's eating much more gusto.
She's definitely eating better as well, that's definitely
You can tell
true.
she's not uncomfortable anymore, because she's eating way more.
Yeah, that is true.
And, meowing extremely loudly.
Very aggressive.
Time.
There is aggressive meowing.
Mm-hmm.
That is definitely true, the aggressive level of meowing.
Oh dear, yeah.
Dear. Excuse me.
Tabby was unwell. Yeah, well, Tabby has a chronic kind of gut thing that rears its head from time to time. So she's on probiotics. So she has to take Kitty Actimel. It's not actually that, but it's, it does the same kind of thing. Good bacteria and stuff.
Precisely. Oh dear, I just coughed awkwardly. Now my voice
you
is
okay,
ah.
mate?
Uh oh.
Oh.
Is that who's that?
Oh.
Is that?
Oh.
I think that might be. I think that might be Wheel of Claire. I think Claire.
Did I get pummeled by an asteroid?
I think literally the first asteroid of the stream might have. Yeah, Wheel of Claire's gone.
What? 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 Unacceptable.
Claire. Unfortunately, Claire and Tabby were both inside Wheel of Claire at the time.
No.
It's okay. They Claire and Tabby both escaped to Claire now coping.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Oh shit, that was quite a.
Oh no.
We were developing a nuke there. That's Wheel of Claire that just So everything's off to a really good start. That Wheel of Claire just got completely asteroided.
Yeah. Oh, the chat is a bit sad about that.
Oh dear, Wheel of Claire is Wheel of Claire's dead. We were generating right. Deploy builders. We're gonna resettle Wheel of Claire. Okay, we've got ridiculous levels of money. We're getting another.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Claire. Says the chat. Oh
dear. That didn't.
I don't think Scotland actually controls asteroids yet, so whilst I'd love to burn them for this,
screw it. Just build a second one that's closer.
Wheel of Claire is now Lake Claire, says Thomas.
That is Lake Claire. Yes.
Thomas, too soon.
Too soon. Dear. Well, that's unfortunate, really, that just happened. So that's a good start. That's an excellent start.
80 says you should have called it whatever the hell it was that I suggested. And then it would have...
No, this is not...
No.
This is not good.
Rename Claire Now Coping to We Still Love Claire.
Well, we're going to resettle. There's a spot by the lake. By Lake Claire. We can officially... we can set up a brand new city by Lake Claire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, that was a good start. That was an excellent start right there. That just happened. An amazing start. Is there anywhere I can just complete redundant extra? Screw it, just go and live over there. Congratulations. We're gonna resettle. Wheel of Claire. It's gonna be fine.
You doing okay? Your voice is a bit croaky.
It is a little bit. Can you go and grab me one of them, my little kind of honey and lemon sweets on the table in the living room?
In the living room, yeah?
I think I've got some over there. Yeah. Sorry, I've accidentally managed to... Oh, that'll do. That's even better.
That was the box like...
I've got a throat sweet here. I'm going to be okay. I will make it through this.
The game doesn't love Claire. Anyway, shout out to Andrew who gave us $20 and says, hello Tabby, also John and Claire, I guess. I have been watching since Fallout New Vegas Kill Everything, and now that I finally have my own source of income, I figured I would give some cash to the absolute best creators on the platform.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed.
There's 3 hearts, John.
Oh, wow, 3 hearts?
No, it's serious, because there's 3 hearts. Thank you so much, Andrew.
Thank you very, very much indeed.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Can we get some science here, at least? We can get, like, a tiny bit of science just from adjacent rivers, but that's literally it. Screw it, that place is literally garbage. Get it done. We just need more science, more production, more nukes. I mean, we're swimming in money for the time being. Yeah. Oh dear.
Name it Clarewater Lake, Clareter Lake, like Crater Lake.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Dear,
we will name it after its original. We're just going to pretend that this didn't happen. We're just going to pretend that we might be about to lose.
Claire-Russie.
Claire-Russie, interesting. Oh dear. Flipping heck. Claire Coping just needs as much production as it can produce. We can get 2 production off trading with these guys. That's not bad.
Oh no! Shout out to Tyler who gave us $20 and says, hello John and Claire. Thank you for getting me through quarantine while I'm at home with the Rona.
Oh dear. Well, I hope you're doing okay.
Yes, they say here's some money for Tabby. I mean, hopefully if you're if you're watching this and you're not, hopefully it's not like too bad. I don't know.
Yes.
Here, that if they're
I think a lot of cities, a lot of routes were actually going to Love Claire
Yeah.
because they've all reset, or possibly they were coming from We Love Claire, so they've all had to reset. So all my flipping traders aren't doing anything anymore because they were all setting off from there.
Western Super Claire.
Western Super Claire.
Claire de
Love
Lune,
it.
because there's a lot of craters on the moon.
Excellent.
Claire
Excellent.
and Present Danger.
Claire.
That's beautiful. We love Claire, but one tile to the left. We may love Claire. See if the meteor agrees.
The meteor does not agree. The meteor's not key. The meteor is not
Be
not flipping key.
Clareful.
I can't believe.
The meteor just loved Claire so much it wanted to give the city a hug.
I can't believe that literally it was like, okay, time to see whether we can just pull off a victory. Turn 1, meteorite abolishes one of our second city. And like one I think like one of the highest productivity cities we've got has just been destroyed, and we have to start over. Cocking hell. That's no good. We Love Claire shall live again. It's going to be quite small. It's gonna take a while to get set up. Oh, poor We Love Claire. This is sad stuff. Dear oh flipping dear.
Oh.
The nuke. Okay, but the nukes are assuming our capital. I think our capital can't get hit. I've got more nukes coming in. First nuclear device in 5 turns. The nuke submarine will be in position by that point, as will a unit ready to move in and basically try and intercept Edinburgh if it can. But there are a lot of encampments around here. Edinburgh is trying to do its best. Claire.
Yes, indeed. A shout out to Michael, who gave us $25 and says, "Hello, John and Claire. I hope you're doing well in this summer heat. John, have you made an opinion on Star Wars Squadrons yet?"
I've tweeted about it, which is, I obviously, until I know more about it and I've seen more actual gameplay beyond just like tiny snippets, it's hard to say. I personally don't like the fact it's locked in first person, because I enjoy space combat more in a third person, where you can have more of a, where you can more clearly see immediately where relative fire is coming from, and I dislike how the cockpits have been treated as something to kind of replicate so perfectly that it feels like they're filling a lot of space in the UI. So we'll see. I mean, it looks like it looks pretty promising, all things considered. I was a huge fan of Rogue Leader in the original Rogue Squadron, for example. So, we live in hope that it might be something as good as all of that. We shall see. But until we see a bit more in the way of gameplay, I don't really know. Quite frankly, I just do not know for the time being. You've still got to build. Come back down to the new We Love Claire. Just come and help out with them. You've got 2 builds. Come and help out with We Love Claire. We need all hands on deck. Claire's love must be restored. We could have a coal power plant. We've got plenty of coal at the minute. 14 turns for a nuclear device. How much would that be? Would that be worth a lot of bonus productivity? You know what? Screw it. We'll just buy it. Coal power plant or nuclear. That's a lot of power. That's 4 production. That's 2 production. That's 3 production. Nuclear power plant is actually worth more. So it converts 1 uranium to 16 power, which is a lot of power. But I kind of need the nukes for... How much uranium am I gaining? I'm gaining 6 turn. Screw it. Go for oil. I've got plenty of oil for the... How much oil do I actually have? I'm accumulating 3 a turn. Yeah. Take that. And with that in hand, now you can make a nuclear device in 13... Which is honestly not spectacular, to be honest, but screw it, we'll take it. Yeah, take the, just start building a nuclear device there at Salthampton. Not exactly my highest productivity city, but it'll do. And I know I saw some pirates over here, but I think the Aztecs just took care of them. So that's fine. Nuclear submarine is still coming in. Took damage, I think possibly in a storm? You might have taken damage in a storm. You're going north, which is fine, and... there was just another comet strike down, but that was down in Russia. Didn't hit city directly. Oh, Claire. I can't believe that just happened.
I know.
That's insane that was just a thing. Like, the very first turn we passed, like, straight away, Just like, nah. That's good. That's just excellent right there. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. But the nukes are coming. The subs are coming. The question is, can anyone push back in the meantime? Because seriously, guys, I need you to start pushing into Scotland. I'm scared that it's getting... Scotland feel like they're about halfway there. And that's 25. 2 a turn means we've only got like 12 turns. Cahokia is right now... That's 17 turns away. So that'll take longer than it's going to take. So I'm starting to get worried about this, Claire.
Yeah, a couple of people in chat pointing out how that's a VR game, Squadrons, and would that kind of change, you know,
the opposite.
Do you wanna like be grabbing the spaceship with your hands and go like pew 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 pew?
No, I think that sounds awful. I think the thing is, for me, VR. If there's motion in VR, you need to be the cause of it. If you're sitting in if you're like sitting in a cockpit where you are being moved, that's a recipe for motion sickness for me, at least. I don't enjoy that. So yeah, that doesn't work for me. That doesn't work for me. You're just gonna have to go to sleep for the time being, Carl Sagan. We'll get back to you. Don't worry. Deploy everything. Just deploy everything towards Scotland. Just send everything towards Scotland. Anything that might be able to take any cities. Deploy crossbowmen. Deploy the lot. Send it all. Every single unit I possess right now should be sent to Scotland. That's it. That's all we got. This is the one and only thing that we need. And ha! Sorry, I just swallowed awkwardly before I began this live stream, which is great. It's exactly what you want to do. At least we'll be able to get Claire back up to strength pretty fast because of this lovely volcanic soil. That's good stuff.
It's great to be near a volcano. There's no risk at all involved.
And a beautiful Panama Canal that now has a flower garden at the end of it because the sea rose too much, so it flooded the canal.
It still works as a canal though, so who cares?
It does sort of work as a canal, yes. I'm not going to deny that. It does appear to be true, which is great. So dumb.
Okay, so shout out to Herbie Sainty, who gave us £5. And says, I'm playing the Outer Worlds, watching MATN and nuking the Scottish. Has life ever been so great?
Nice. Good call there. Good selection of stuff there.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Come on, Settler. We're just going to get you down right there, just immediately south of where the old We Love Claire used to be before it was hit by a flipping meteorite.
We don't talk about that.
Obviously, like, you know, Scotland doesn't get hit by Actually, Scotland has lost a city to meteorites. That's true. Like, I can't complain about that because my troops are merely passing by. Also, we have flipping open borders. My troops are allowed to pass by. This is a thing that we agreed that we could do. Like, what did you think open borders meant? That is something got damaged over on that island, but it doesn't really matter, so that's not a problem. And we got ourselves a spy with a promotion. So honestly, disrupt rocketry kind of irrelevant at this point. You may as well improve your counter spying. I think I enjoy counter spying. That can be useful. It's not so useful for me because I haven't got anything worth stealing.
Oh, that's just sad.
It's kind of where we are. I don't really have anything worth stealing. Repair the university in Bordeaux. And here we go. So now you go over there, and I don't think it's called. I don't think it's called Groggingham. I don't think it's called that. All right, we still love Claire.
Yes.
We still love Claire. Is what we do.
Thank you.
There we go. We still love Claire.
Yay.
Now I just need to buy some tiles in a hurry. All the good ones in particular. Oh, you absolute dicks! They stole the niter. Used to belong to me. What a bunch of dicks. Take everything. Just buy every tile. There we go. Great. You get over there. Start working on that. Brilliant. You know, that one person works in We Love Claire. How is it 14 turns to grow? It's got It's got 4 food. How can it possibly be 14 turns to grow? That... What? What the shit? There's... Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's... Oh, it says 4 there. Okay, that was before it decided to that's before I bought those tiles with 4. Okay, so now it's only 4 turns to grow. Even then, that feels slow. We'll get some mines or whatever down. It'll be great. Wheel of Clare can get down it. Oh yeah, we can actually buy a new watermill for Wheel of Clare. I'm going to buy you a monument, which is going to be a monument to the old city of Wheel of Clare. Amazing. We could have an aqueduct here if we wanted to. Aqueduct would be... An aqueduct anywhere around here. We'd have mines here. We'd have 1 mine there. That would be a strategic resource, which I think counts as an adjacency. This could be a good spot for that. Yeah, you know what? We could have that right there. That's going to take... That's 54 turns. The campuses... There's a +5 campus right here. It's pretty good. Yeah, you know, I'll take the +5 campus. Boom. So I'll have that. That'll be fine. Wheel of Clare starts working on that. No problem at all. The destroyer is just going to escort the nuclear submarine as it gets closer. We are now... How's the nuke doing? 3 turns! 3 turns to nuke, and... Okay, apparently I get era score for resettling. And it's not really... I feel like the game shouldn't punish you for settling too close when you're just replacing a city that literally was just nuked by space. It's not really my fault. That's you know, that's not mine. That's not my problem. Alright, I was just undoing what space did. Though you know what, screw, I'm just going to buy a new builder for 660. We're swimming in money at the time being. So we can get down, yeah, some mines, some tea plantations, etc. Anything. Basically, anything we can get our hands on, to be perfectly honest right now. Units are now going in that direction. The sub's trying to get around the north. This sub's moving into the bay. I really hope it's in range of Edinburgh. And my heavy chariot. My heavy chariot is almost in position. Okay, my heavy chariot is almost going to be in position to launch its attack on Edinburgh, possibly from... it might be best for it to be attacking from the south. I can't upgrade it. I need to be in friendly territory for that. I think Allied might count for that. I just need to sneak this round the back, get it here, and then just bull rush north. And if I can nuke Edinburgh, a single chariot can take it, because it will eliminate all its defences. It's going to be wonderful. Right, guys, get over there. Just start moving in the right direction. Everything's fine. Aside from the fact that that was just nuked, which is unfortunate.
Oops.
Oh dear. I don't know what we'd do if we'd lose really fast, by the way. I didn't have a plan for that. But Scotland's managed to get one of its projects away. That means that it's now sending its thing into space faster. And our nukes are not ready yet. And it's going to take us longer to prepare the second nuke because of that. Why are we doing bread and circuses? We should just have more nukes. Everything should now be producing nukes. Just begin producing nukes. That's it. The entire empire is now dedicated to producing my nuclear arsenal. That's the entire purpose of the Netherlands now. Especially just, wow, that used to be land before I kind of destroyed the climate.
No.
Well, I'm the one that caused, you know, the sea levels to rise intentionally.
Yes, I remember.
Basically, I'm just a Captain Planet villain crossed with Team Aqua. Okay, and my troops are passing by. We have open borders. Why are you even complaining about this? Stop being a dick. Okay, you. How fast could you make a nuclear device? 25 turns away is quite a lot. Just repair your damn library. That just happened. Okay, you repair your damn thing. Everything is fine. That's gonna repair your industrial zone. There's been another solar flare and it's just destroyed everything. +1 food or +3 production. Take the production. There we go. That's a good tile now. And we've got more coming in. We've got plenty more coming in. You get over there, and yeah, there's roads, so you'll be fine. Get a series of mines down. right there. That'll be fine. I'm not going to bother with triple aqueduct here. I'm just going to go mine, which is fine. We can get a handful of farms in this part of the world, which will keep us going for the time being. Why have I even got a cavalry in here? I can't remember what wacky logic I had for that, but begin moving towards Scotland. All units report to Scotland. My pathetically tiny army will get this shit done. Somehow. I don't know precisely how we're gonna do it, but we are. It's gonna be great. That's Australia. I was looking for... Where's the Scotland? Scotland. There's Scotland. Right, go over there. Just get in place and just start knackering their capital. We just need to nuke all the things. We just need to nuke all the things. Alright, just get over there into the Statue of... You're about to hide under the Statue of Liberty. And... no, you can't get on... Can you get onto... Yeah, you can. We're going to hide my submarine under the Statue of Liberty. That's what we're going to do. And the next turn it moves over there. So that's that. The submarine's in place. The nukes are 2 turns away as well. They're almost ready to go. That's going to help create a path. Because seriously, I need you to get your core out of the way. So I can... Actually, is... Edinburgh's... Oh shit, Edinburgh's actually risking rebellion too. Wow, Koki is 2-turn rebellion. They must have moved a person away. If they can't get someone resettled, that's going to go free cities, and that's going to accelerate the Edinburgh situation. But I kind of need Edinburgh to be mine. I mean, I could pass through. This city can be passed through. This might be... Oh, there's a double pass. There's a canal there. So there's 2 routes to get me here. So my submarine can get to this spot regardless, which is probably the better spot for hitting Roxburgh. So we should probably go for that. So you just pass your turn there. And I need you to just, get round the bottom over here and stay out of range of that, because it will probably destroy you in 1 hit. We're almost there. The nukes are almost ready. Nuka Scotia is just churning out uranium. We are converting it into weapons of mass destruction. This is going to be the world's first nuke. No one else has launched nukes as far as I'm aware. I've not seen any other nukes flying. People are going to be annoyed at this, by the way. The rest of the world community does get annoyed if you start nuking people.
Yeah, by the way...
Yes?
Shout out to Ryan the Rabbit Rankers Remling Region, who gave us $5 and says, John says, I will obliterate Scotland's cities! And then John, when the game decides to do the same thing to one of his cities, surprised Pikachu face.
That's not fair. That's not how it went.
It might not be fair, but it certainly seems accurate to me.
Geothermal plants into the Mars colony into... I haven't even got visibility of... I mean, I could go thermonuclear, but I'm not sure I need thermonuclear. I just need to knock out the cities. That's all we need. Everything is fine. 2 turns. Sorry, you took... Wait, you had orders. You 100% had orders. What are you talking about? Get towards Scotland. Your orders are to report to Scotland and take it. That's literally your only job. All right, get the flip on with it. Seriously, what are you people? What am I paying you people for?
Wow. Anyway. Oh dear. Happy Nuke Day, said Thumper, who's just joined. Welcome. And shout out to Hayden, who gave us £2 and says, Go John, convert Scotland into an open plan nation. Nice. Which
is going to be fine. Everything's a-okay. Aztecs literally have giant death robots with shields. Why are they not just walking in and taking Scottish cities? You literally have giant death robots. You're at war with Scotland, right? You're at war with Scotland right now, aren't you? And, they're just offering me free shit. Well, that's great. No, seriously, you should be at war with Scotland. You're at war with Scotland, and you've got giant death robots. Just walk them round the corner. The AI, you see, if I was at war with the Aztecs, their giant death robots, they would not be just hanging out doing nothing. Okay, I tell you that for free. They would be most definitely not. Just keep an eye on all of this nonsense. What is this? What is even happening right now? One turn till nukes, and the submarine is about to be in position. We can get to this position right here, and Kokia is 1 turn rebellion. Edinburgh is 17. I'm going to move our troops to right here. The submarine, this is as close as I can get. This is it. This is as close as I can get. If this isn't in range, and I didn't bother checking what the range was. At that point, we're in a bit of trouble. Because the situation is getting... Oh, shitting hell, they're almost done. I didn't realise they were travelling at 2 light years, the thing. That's going to hurt. That's about to hurt. I shouldn't have been where I am right now. We need to lock down Edinburgh and start nuking, but everyone else needs to do their job too. But unfortunately, no one else is doing their job. No one else is doing their job at all. I think we might be in a bit of trouble here. I think we might be in a lot of trouble, actually. Because Scotland is falling apart, but it's too slow. It's too slow, and I don't know what we can do. Claire, would you like your university fixed up?
Yes, please.
There you go. I'm going to fix your university.
Universities are nice.
Your university's right next to your water park, by the way.
Thank you.
You can go to the water park and enjoy a nice Ferris wheel. And look over at the water at better cities. Like John Coping next door. The superior city, because we don't own it.
Oh, dear.
Oh no. Everything's fine. More production, more all of everything. Just bring it 1 turn. We must be able to get 1 nuke off. Scotland can't be that close. Can't be that close. Also, I should remember we need to deploy. The great people are gone. They've all been used up. You need to be sent to We Still Love Claire, because you need to protect We Love Claire from the volcano next to it. If the volcano erupts the next 5 turns, we're kind of fucked. Which is unfortunate, because it is currently steaming. Latest meteorite was a bit of a miss, didn't do anything particularly of note. Oh no, come on India, what are you doing? Why are you allied with Scotland? Don't do it! I can't tell you to break your alliance, can I? I'm pretty sure I have no way of forcing him to break alliances. And I can't tell him to... No. I can't tell him to attack his own ally. No amount of bribery will do. But the sub is in position, ladies and gentlemen. The sub is in position. We're ready. We're ready to launch it. I bet it's gonna be like to there. I bet it's gonna be out of range. It's never gonna work. Get into position over here. Just start moving. Aztecs have, like, several giant death robots, and they're not doing anything. In fact, they've taken damage. Who damaged them? Is there a massive air force I'm unfamiliar with? I don't know. That's... Claire? That wasn't my submarine. You don't worry, you can tell the people that I now know that wasn't my submarine. That was my destroyer. I moved into the wrong place. That's my submarine.
They haven't quite caught up.
I know which one the submarine... Okay, I can tell the difference. The submarine's the one that's underwater.
There you go. That's coming in. That's coming in. They are...
Yeah, it's fine. I've seen it. The submarine is... Please don't win in the next turn. Please don't win. Thank you for the pity money, Georgia. I appreciate it. Just... flipping the Aztecs just sitting there with giant death robots doing nothing. Why are they not attacking? Just walk in. You've got giant death robots. No, they're just not bothering. Is that an army of giant death robots? Was that? Oh, flip. No, it was a level 3 giant. That's still pretty good. Everything's fine. You're about to... They're about to... Koki is gone. Koki is gone. And then... Ow! No! My chariot was defeated by a tank. Who could have foreseen this? Which means I've got no troops in position to actually seize Edinburgh. Even if I can nuke it. Thank you for your free money. I appreciate it. At the bare minimum, we can still nuke them. Where the cock did my troops go? I had troops nearby, didn't I? Where have they gone? They're still on the way. Okay, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. The nuke is ready to go. Prepare. Move the submarine into final launch positions. In a moment, someone's built the Sydney Opera House. Surprising, quite frankly. The AI just normally ignores that one because it is kind of trash. Submarine. Prepare to move into position. WMD strike, nuclear. Holy shit, we're in range of Edinburgh and Roxburgh. Except we... Wait, what? We can't attack that. What? Why can't we attack this particular area? Did somebody already nuke it? Okay, well there's no point launching until we have troops in position to seize it. Get through the mountain tunnel and prepare to seize it. Send everything we have got in that direction. I swear we have more land units moving in that direction. This is all highly unfortunate. Oh, settlers. Yeah, good call. Good flipping call. 3 turns. So we can make Moon instantly happen. It's the Mars that's going to concern me. We need to get them moving up in this direction. Through here. I'm not at war with... No, I'm not at war with India. That's fine. What happened to the rest of the... Oh, they're still on the way. They're still a long way out. With that, the problem is I can nuke Edinburgh. But without the ability to... I'm nuking it anyway.
Yeah.
Activate nuke! Activate nuke! Activate nuke! I'm hoping that's going to make them be, like, less loyal. Because they've been nuked.
You know you have a scout near Texcoco?
No, where?
They're saying Texcoco in chat.
That's not a scout, that's an apostle. Apostles can't capture cities. I wish they could, but they can't.
I see. That makes sense.
So yeah, that ain't gonna fly, unfortunately. That ain't a scout. The closest thing I've got is, I think, these musket man, who would just be able to walk in at this point because that eliminates everything. We have at least nuked a city, and we're technically in range of this one, but we just can't nuke it for some reason. I mean, could I in any way force you to surrender a city? No, I will not accept this into any city. He will not hand over a city. If I could just get any city, I could use it as a launch point for all my other nukes. And I want to say that, like, I've got more coming in as fast as I can. 3 turns till satellites. This is, wow, that's nuclear device in 6. I mean, honestly, I kind of may as well. I mean, I could get more science. In 3 turns, it'll speed it up. Sure, do it. Whatever. That's okay too. Repair more libraries because the solar flare did catastrophically huge damage. More mines down over there. We should have more coming in. You've still got 2 builds. You can get T down over here and all the rest of it. Get more factories built over here. Wheel of Clare is starting to recover. It's going to take some time to be at full strength. I mean, we've got a nuke off. The absolute bare minimum. We have a nuke off, and I've got some musket men coming in. They're going to be... The problem is, they've done a good job at completely knackering everything. Actually, you know what the best option might be? I could nuke their district to move in there. But then again, with how advanced Scotland are, a single swing could... Wow, they've actually... I assume there's an air force that's bombing these guys. I don't know what's happening to the giant death robots, but... excuse me. The giant death robots are struggling for some reason. And, yeah, damaged units and whatnot. Insufficient. Ah, they didn't have enough uranium, so they're not at full strength. Okay. And, China, there's going to be a rebellion over there. I mean, at least they've lost Cahokia. And there's going to be 11 turns until they can lock that down. If anyone was doing their job, this might be possible, but I think it's too late. Robert the Bruce's. Oh, they're up to 3 light years a turn. They're still doing projects. I think they're rushing it because they know they're in trouble.
Yeah, for sure.
They know they're in trouble militarily, so they're trying to rush it. We're just trying to get as many nukes as possible, but it's. I think it's too late. Oh no. I don't know what we're going to do. This is a disaster. Just go to sleep there. You're not needed anymore, Mr. Destroyer. I mean, I'm hoping you'd think being nuked would, cause loyalty problems for the city, but the people are perfectly satisfied with being nuked, unfortunately. So Edinburgh's on fire, and if we're really lucky, like, a random stray unit from Mali could go and get it, because I'd rather Mali had it than anybody else. At least that would take away one of the encampments. But, yeah, tricky one. Okay, what's left, by the way? Oh, I've got a...
John?
Yeah?
Would you like to see some cats who are very unimpressed with how you're doing right now?
Excellent. I approve. Yep, I'll see a cat.
Here's an unimpressed cat.
Wow.
And here's another unimpressed cat.
Wow, people just sending me unimpressed cats today.
No, Anthony just sent us some pictures of Annie and Leo as usual, but 2 of them were unimpressed and I thought it was hilarious.
Amazing.
There's some less unimpressed ones as well. There's some they're sleeping and cute as usual.
I think Scotland might be about to win, unfortunately. I mean, thank you for your pity money. I appreciate your pity money. That's much appreciated. So that's good. You've just got wine and lipstick, do you? Fine. Hermione's up for a date apparently. All right. Where I do not have the troops in position to siege Edinburgh, unfortunately. Though I'm not sure actually it's going to recover its health immediately. Cause I think the radiation hangs about for a bit. So if Mali would like to... Okay, Scotland's now wanting to make peace because I just nuked them. Which I do not want to do. I do not want to do. Unless they're willing to give me a city. No, they will not do that. They will just not do that. Fine. So that's it. If they're willing to give me the nuke city, I'm willing to betray them immediately by just launching nukes from Edinburgh and everything else. That might have got me what I needed in terms of positioning. Then I could have just spammed units out of that. But unfortunately, yeah, rebellion in 7 turns from Edinburgh because we've nuked its stuff. And, oh, Australia has the agenda nuke happy, so they actually like me more because I nuked somebody. I was just like, oh, thank God. I was thinking nobody was going to nuke us. What do you think of this? Yes, I will... Wow, Russia's desperate for peace. They're willing to give me the sculpture David.
Wow.
I mean, I've no reason to be at war with Russia, to be honest. So they're willing to pay... They're so scared of my nukes, they're willing to pay me and hand over great works. Guys, I don't care. I'm just after Scotland. To be perfectly honest, this is entirely
Well, don't tell them that.
about
Scotland.
Scotland. I've taken the shit. I'm going to put it up in my palace.
Sure.
It's great.
Why is a woman to be treated?
And there, yeah, I've literally set it up in the palace of Constantinople. So David is now just chilling out. In fact, those are my Claire. Those are my only 2 great works. I didn't have any culture before today. This is my first culture. So that's where we are right now. Okay, you managed to get over there. You're out.
Do you want to see more kittens?
Why would I not want to see more kittens?
Yeah. This is Jinx's kittens, and they are called Milton and Mina. Mm-hmm. And they are here with their brother.
Oh, those are super cute, Jinx.
They're very cute. Look at the big eyes.
Those are big kitten eyes.
Look.
Kittens are super cute.
So many kittens.
Super cute
Look,
kittens,
he
Jinx.
was in the couch.
Those are some very cute cats.
I'm going to share them in chat immediately.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh my goodness. I'd like to seize Edinburgh before we lose. I don't know whether we're going to be able to pull it off under the circumstances. How long do you create a nuke? 33 turns because your bloody industrial zone's on fire because of the solar flare. The university is crazy. We've unlocked democracy at least. That's nice. We can lose as a democracy. Yay.
Oh, lovely.
It doesn't get us much extra, to be perfectly honest. I'll take New Deal for housing and amenities. That's actually pretty good. And... do I have anything that causes more explosions, perhaps? More nukes. Something of that nature. Oh dear, just a green one, unfortunately. Screw it. Gold from envoys, that's fine. That'll do. That's a bit of extra gold. I'm sitting on 19,000 gold already. I've got nothing to spend it on. And I'm pretty sure I've got no... Yeah, I've got no nukes right now. More are coming in, like, as fast as we can make them. But, like, one of the key production facilities was We Love Claire before it was destroyed by the asteroid. Which obviously didn't happen to bloody Scotland or anything. Obviously not. No. Only happened to bloody me, losing one of my key production facilities. Okay, just 2 turns till we get satellites. Carl Sagan can put us on the moon, like, instantaneously. He's that damn clever. And that will also give us a science bonus, enough to push us most of the way towards Mars. We're not going to be able to pull off. Had we been able to kill Scotland,
oh,
there would have been a chance. There would have been a chance.
Shout out to Patrick in chat who says losing as a democracy hits different in 2020. Oh, man.
What even is Scotland right now? Scotland is... Oh yeah, they're a synthetic technocracy. This isn't even Robert the Bruce. This is a robot who just looks like him. Alright, they're so far ahead of us, they're using sci-fi future governments. That's how behind technologically we are right now. It's not a good time. Can we get anywhere? Can we even see any of this? This is absolutely... I've got one more spread left on this apostle, but he's got no one to spread to. We might be able to get another nuke off before we lose. That meteor was in the middle of nowhere. That didn't help. The submarine just needs to pass its turn, unfortunately, because there are no nukes. Sydney, yeah, it's Sydney. Wow, Sydney Opera is actually in Australia, so that's good. Probably not in Sydney. They're not very good at building them in the right place. But, you know, you never know your luck. And, honestly, let's just get a good... Then again, that's +1 food versus... Then again, that's... screw it, why not? Yay, farm. We'll go for... Yeah, those 2 are already being worked. Those are some good-ass tiles. So the campus is coming online. You're just going to wait there, my friend. And you are going to just try and make it to... We Still Love Claire as fast as possible. Do you have that? Yeah, you have that tile. That's absolutely fine. So that's everything's under control. You've got 2 builds left. Nothing better than building that. To be honest, you could get. I don't know if you. Do we have ski resort yet? Apparently, I want to have a city over here. Yeah, we built a city over here. So it's the first settlement on Mu, which I'm guessing is a continent that this is.
What?
I forgot we had a settle going in this direction. So we do. So that's positive.
Speaking of our settlements,
yes.
Omega Game Studio gave us 10 Polish zloty and says Nuka Scotia. Is that a new flavor?
It certainly is a new flavour of Screw You Scotland. Nuke Scotia has not worked out as no. Well. Nuke Scotia's fine. It's bringing in the things. The problem is we don't have enough production to power the nukes because we keep being hit by solar flares because apocalypse mode.
Yeah.
Which is a problem. That's the biggest issue right there. Screw it. Buy all the tiles we need. You get down everything. Get down everything we need. Is there any good? There's not a good spot there. Campus might be able to... There's a +2 off... it's a +2 off Reef, but it's on the only bloody quarry. Claire, we never built a government... Oh, the government plaza! Oh, shit, we've lost our government plaza! It was in We Love Claire! The government was there! Oh. That would explain why we're feeling a bit flimsy. We lost all the government plaza buildings, and they're really powerful. They're so strong.
So what you're saying is, if there's no Claire, you can't have anything organised.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You didn't need to put it that way, but yes, broadly.
You've lost your PA city.
Pretty much, yes. Oh god.
Oh, dear.
What? No. Oh, this city will be the last survivor.
Oh dear. Oh,
It'll be
dear.
fine. I'm worried Scotland is just about to win. Before we even, if they can just hold off for 2 turns, we could get to the moon, which is a consolation prize.
You know, the chat would like to know what we are doing if and when we lose.
You don't know. We didn't plan that far ahead. I thought this was going to take longer to lose or possibly kill Scotland.
Oh dear.
I just want Edinburgh. I just want Edinburgh. I just want Scotland to die. That's all I want. But I don't see anything stopping them at this point. The AI's just been... The thing is, I was banking on the AI being able to do okay versus Scotland, but they've just done appallingly. They've just been so passive. They've just, like, chilled out, doing nothing. Just absolutely nothing. Which has been a problem. That's been the problem right there. The AI's just been like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to get involved in any meaningful way.
Listen, I want to tell you about the, you know, sometimes you see those tweets that are like a photo of someone's timeline and it's like, oh wow, the juxtaposition is real today.
Yes.
2 messages in chat. How has John survived this long? And right underneath that, it took 10 turns for him to realise government is gone.
Yeah, the government was... Apparently, the government wasn't there anymore, is a thing. If Scotland weren't such cowards hiding in land, this would have been much easier. If Scotland, like, were not on the other side of the world and deep in land, so I can't get to them, that would have made life a lot easier. An awful lot easier.
If they were more nukeable, you mean?
Yes, pretty much.
No,
Precisely, yes.
No.
There's just, I'm struggling to see a way in at this point. That dam is mostly underwater, which makes it quite not useful as a dam. Go to sleep. We've got no more nukes to fire. We Love Claire is unfortunately now a small backwater. It's still growing. It's gonna take a long time to get that place back up to snuff. Which is very sad. Build another farm right there that we don't need for the time being. 1 more turn. Let's get to if we can just get to the moon.
It would be good to get to the moon.
All I need to do is get to the moon. If we can just get to the moon next turn. I'm going to settle another city for no reason. That's Rotterdam over there. I'm going to have it for mine. We're going to help ourselves to some stuff. Yeah, we'll have that. We don't need that. We'd have that. That would help. Yeah. We've got Rotterdam now. We just have the city of Rotterdam. That's where we live. There we go. More cities means less chance of dying horribly. Why can you only build a water park? No suitable. Wow, there's no suitable location for anything other than a water park. Amaze. Just get a water park. Rotterdam can have a water park and literally nothing else.
The Magnificent Mobius in chat, give We Love Claire more chocolate chews so she can grow faster.
It's true, it's a good idea.
Dear Aman gave us $10 and says, greetings from the US. I recently finished a no guns run on Fallout New Vegas, and I have to say it was one of the most fun playthroughs I've ever done. Looking forward to more Last of Us videos.
Melee's fun in New Vegas.
Yes.
The damage threshold system makes it much more workable, which is very, very fun indeed. Monday and Friday are the Last of Us stuff. So yes, the next one will be on Friday.
Yes, indeed.
Come on, don't win. Scotland, do not win. We're almost ready to go to the moon.
Dear. Shout out to Underground69 Gamer who gave us £5 and says this is why Scotland can't be independent. They would eclipse the remaining UK nation in a matter of weeks, apparently.
There would just be too many great people flocking to Scotland. And given I have said in the past, if Scotland goes independent, I would 100% consider moving there. Yep, there we go. Scotland is good at attracting great people. And also Claire.
You take that right back.
Me and Claire as a combined unit would potentially go to...
Tabby.
And Tabby would go to Scotland. Absolutely would consider going to independent Scotland, 100%. You're still close to all the Englandy stuff, but it's a lovely country. And free stuff. I'll take free stuff. Cheers, mate. So yes, Scotland good at attracting great people. Which is, this is, please don't win. Come on, Scotland. Do not win. Do not win. Do not win. We're literally about to go to the moon. We're literally about to go to the moon. Any second now, Carl Sagan's taking us to the moon. We're gonna get the moon going. Carl Sagan's gonna say, "Hey, have you tried being in a rocket?" And we go, "Shit, we hadn't thought of that." And then we're just gonna go to the moon. Because he will provide so many points to. I mean, we should save him really for the later projects. He's that good, but it doesn't seem like a. Sure, we haven't lost yet. Yes, satellites, go, Constantinople. We're going to the moon, Claire. We're going to the moon. Where's Carl? Carl, get over to the damn space station. Carl, get over to the... He can't get to the space station, Claire. Because Kamea are squatting on the space station. Claire.
Yeah.
He can't get to the space station. Oh, wait, can he? He can go past the space station. He can't get... Chimera squatting on my space station. I don't have another space station. There is no other space station.
Well, go beat them up.
I can't.
Why?
Because I can't beat anybody up, and and my empire is full of cocking machine gun armies.
Oh.
Actually, I think if I declare war on them, that might, instantly mean their units are moved out of my borders? But I'm not confident enough to do it. I think, if you declare war on someone when your unit's inside their country already, they're moved outside to stop you doing that. But I think if you declare war on someone when their units are inside yours, they get to stay. I think. But this is... I don't know whether that's a thing that happens. We haven't invented synthetic materials yet, which is unfortunate. It's gonna take a long time to go to Mars, to go to the Mars. This is... Carl Sagan is literally just waiting, but the Khmer will not let him into the space station. This is... This game has had a lot of unfortunate coincidences in it. Lot of unfortunate things. We're just going to build a new holy site. We're just going to pray. Pray for help. Oh. How did this happen, Claire? How did this all happen? This has been... Damn it, Carl Sagan, just walk in. I think it actually might not be the machine gun. I think it might be the apostle that's blocking it. If we lose this turn because my space station was flipping... Oh, hang on. Wait. Kamea. Hi, Kamea. So, we're closing the borders, Kamea. You no longer have open borders with us. Open... No, I want to close the border.
Or are they going to get booped away from the space station if you
they
do that?
might be. But they... Declared friend. Make deal. Can I not close the borders anymore? I was planning to withdraw open borders, but, I'm not sure if even... I don't know if I'm allowed to. I was expecting that to show up in make deal, but that's not present. Why is that not a thing? Agreements, cities, great works, of which I have literally only 2. I don't know why I can't do that. That's very odd. Okay, apparently we can't. You just can't close. You just can't close borders in Civ 6. Okay, once you've opened them, that's it. They're flipping open. I didn't realise that. Oh no. Please get out of my space station. I need you to not be in my space station. it's really important to me that you're not here anymore, Sue. Oh, God. Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. Pretty much. Just run over. Oh, shit, there's a tank! Right, well, those musketmen are dead. That's... Yeah, okay, that was not the right place to stand. As it turns out. They've got so many flipping encampments down, I can't get to the city except from the south, and I don't have any troops in the south right now. Oh, you're going to die. I'm really sorry, Dutch musket people. Ooh, that's nice. Nice winter flowers there. Let's at least get some clams. I think that might be our first clams, actually. So that's good. This lovely city will do really well, though. This is going to be a great city. This is going to be our best city right over here. That you've got no nukes to fire. I mean, shit, if I had a nuke, I could nuke the tank. Launching nuclear ordnance to take out one tank. But there's not nukes coming in for another 4 turns. So that's unfortunate. Go to sleep for the time being. Oh, no. We've got knights coming in. The knights are coming. They're not going to make it in time. They're never going to get there in time. If they could just get to the south of the city, they could take Edinburgh. But they set off too late. I should have got them moving turns before I did. If they could loop round to the south, they could avoid all of the flipping the districts and just go, boop, I'll be having Edinburgh, thank you. I mean, if you'd just like to leave that alone, that'd be great. Like, in the same way that just, you know, the Aztecs have been leaving Scotland alone for no good reason at all. But I suspect that they're going to not be so polite on this occasion. Leave me alone with your stupid modern tanks. Claire, how do you think my musketmen are going to do against modern tanks? Holy shit, they just ignored me.
What?
I don't think they... Oh, I think it's because they don't need to attack me because...
Because
you're
puny?
Well, because they've got actual guns. Shut up, Claire.
Oh my goodness me.
I just want Edinburgh. Give me Edinburgh. Give me any city. Can't accept that under any circumstances. Okay, what if you gave me your shittest city? Like, population 10, population... That's brand new. No, he won't even give me the weakest city. Darn it. Refuse the deal. I will not make peace with you, Scotland. No peace. Only nuclear fire. Admittedly, nuclear fire is completely meaningless unless you can get enough troops to seal the deal. You need land troops to occupy the cities. Which is why I'm trying to desperately get the knights into position. And the tank having gone north, presumably to deal with a giant robot, is good. Really good. But I think we're gonna... I can't believe we're not going to get to the moon. Because of Kamea squatting on my cocking... Russia, you get out of my spaceport. You get the hell out of my spaceport. That's right! The spaceport is clear, Claire. We just need to not lose this turn. We just need to not lose... And that's it. Okay? If we just don't lose. We should have done this last turn, but people were bloody busy. Claire.
Yes.
Claire. We're going to the moon!
Yes! The moon!
We're going to the moon, Claire.
Moon.
We've gone to the moon. Yes. Damn straight. Right, we've gone to the moon, which is very good. So the moon has been mooned. Next up, we just need to get more tea coming in. We still love Claire is looking a bit unloved right now because there's not enough people to work all the tiles, so they're all a bit off colour. So that's good. We've got more nukes coming in as soon as possible. The knights are just desperately trying to get into position, but they're struggling on the hills. They're really struggling on these on the hills. That's the problem right there. They just can't get past the hills. I mean, we're going to avoid a dark age. Doesn't matter, but we're into a not dark age situation. Yet more libraries need bloody repairing. Class struggle. Get class struggle underway.
Yay.
Skip capitalism. We'll go for class struggle instead. Class clapping happily.
No, I don't know. Class struggle does seem to be a thing that stems from capitalism, but I'll stop talking about that.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I studied a lot of, like, you know, the UK in the 18th and 19th century and industrialization and that kind of theory at university, alright?
Mm-hmm. Steal some tech boosts. Yeah, get on with that. Oh, no. This is... Your pledge is broken. My pledge to the Indonesian Emperor to move the troops has been... Oh, yeah, I am just sort of sitting... I am just making them sort of sit there. Yeah, sorry, my bad. It's because I need your... Sorry, I need your harbour to launch nukes out of. I didn't really agree to... We didn't really agree to that, to be honest. Kameya's just sitting on great artists they don't need, by the way, because I think the outer space is to store the art. So they've just got, you know, they've got lakes full of aircraft carriers, artists with no galleries to put the portraits in because they're just too rich and too powerful. This is why we don't attack this is why we don't attack Kameya. Okay, this is everything's fine. I mean, like, in science we're up to 4th place, which, given how far behind we were previously, is not bad. And, like, we're in joint 2nd for the science victory. Okay? It's just... Yeah, not... Oh, he's going to do it any second now. I think... Okay, we made it to the moon. Okay. The important thing that we remember is we did make it to the moon. We're not going to take Edinburgh in time, but we made it to the moon. Okay? I want everyone... And we're not going to have a Dark Age either. So, kind of want everyone to focus on that bit. The fact that we made it to the moon. We might be able to... There's a mountain tunnel there. If we could get a nuke out, we might be able to nuke Roxburgh, and then we could just get the... We could get the crossmen straight through the tunnel. And, like, straight on there. Whether it would be good enough, I don't know. The tunnel might make it available. Because, yeah, there's mountain tunnels everywhere these days. They go just, like, all over the bloody shop. So that's of interest. Okay. But I doubt it's going to be like... That's like 3 turns away. The next nuke will be... What the hell was that? That was just airstrikes from... Yeah, Stirling's got an airport. It's got an airfield of some description or somewhere close by. So they've got a strong enough air force to just see off everything. They're just turtling up until their colony makes it to another galaxy. Unfortunately. So at which point everyone, the world just declares them the winner, which is very sad. Is it going to be this turn though, or can we hold out? I mean, if we could seize Edinburgh, that'd be nice. That'd be really lovely if we could do that. I'm just burning down their shit with my spies, but it's not. It's not even close to it. There's class struggle, which we just got. So yeah, that is no war and weariness from common your territory. Support units and collectivization. Food from domestic trade routes and communism, which I could... I mean, that's bonus science, but I always do prefer... I do generally prefer democracy. But then again, that is also purchases with gold. I mean, 10% science is not bad. Yeah, we'll go over to communism. But then again, that's less economic policies. Screw it, we'll do it anyway.
Wait,
right,
there's communism and you don't get to have like a 10-year plan?
Well, 5-year plans are an economic policy, so we already have that set, I believe.
We already have it?
Yeah, we already have a 5-year plan. We're going to have that, which is fine. More resources off that. Yields and plundering up. National identity. On heavy cavalry, military research, propaganda. Yeah, propaganda, sure. Right, we'll give communism a go for the bonus science shield, because 10% science shield is pretty good. So we've gone over to communism, which is fine. Cultural heritage is now used as the city opera's already been built. Get Cold War in play. I think there's some good techs in Cold War. Sick Philadelphia. Get your workshop repaired. Repair everything. It's nothing but repairs. Because of the damn solar flares. You can't push through that way. I mean, quite frankly, I'm amazed that we're still going. We can get... No, not like that. We could get you to here in, like, one turn. Movement 3 out of 4. If you go there, I'm not sure if you're in range. I think you might be... Go there and start moving in this direction. You can make it there, 1.5. That's within 2. But I don't know if... Actually, if there's... Yeah, if that's within... If that's within 2... I don't know if there's a... I'm going to try here. I'm going to try here and try and loop round in this direction. Because if I can get onto this road, I can get round to the south. And try and make it to Edinburgh. And if need be, I can use support nukes to knock them out. Okay, I can use support nukes to do that. We've got you coming in over here. You get over there. There's a giant death robot just chilling out here. How long would it take you to get to this spot? Quite a few turns. There's a nuke ready for Roxbow too. Okay, we've got nukes ready to go. That bloody encampment's really well placed. It's very annoying. You get down over in this direction. We just need to keep the pressure up. Tea! We have tea. At the bare minimum, we have some good tea going on. You are there. You can just build fishing boats. That's how we're going to survive against Scotland. We're going to build additional fishing boats and oil rigs and shit. It's going to be great. I mean, the Snail City's doing alright. It's just not going to matter. It's doing alright. That, I'm not sure whether... I mean, by the look of the empty tiles, there might have been a city there. Marley might have just lost a city. I'm not sure if there was ever a city there. Like, normally you don't see this many tiles not claimed at this point in the game, which makes me think there might have been a city that just got annihilated. That's entirely, that's possible right there. Kokura is annoyingly going to go back to Scotland. You're going rogue in 5 turns. And then we've got... Oh, no. No one's making any progress. Just no one's making progress. And you've gone free. And then you're going to go Aztec instead, because you've got way more Aztec pressure on you than China, which is A-okay. So, okay. This is fine, apart from the fact that it's not. But we just need to... I don't know how Scotland haven't already won. Like, the screen with the tiny bar is really hard to read. It's sometimes very deceptive. But, like... On the plus side, Claire's love has been restored after it was pelted by a meteor. The meteor of John being a twat or something.
Shout out to Nathaniel, who gave us $5 and says, "We love Claire, had major production facilities and the government. Thus begins the meteoric descent of civilization."
Pretty much, yeah. If Claire goes, that's it. It's systemic collapse at that point.
It's systemic collapse of having dinner before you're done work at midnight, John.
It pretty much all. Admittedly, yes.
You know that night you did that,
yes,
when you finished the video essay. I was going.
Claire not coping.
What? Claire
now coping is once again Claire not coping.
Oh no!
Sweden's putting the pressure on.
You know that night where you finished the video essay?
Yeah.
I was literally going to threaten to order you Deliveroo from France.
Oh, that would have been so cute.
On the account.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were so late, stuff was closed.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I was gonna do that, because it would have been cute on Twitter, and also you would have eaten a food.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm the one who has the Deliveroo pass, so that we don't have to pay for we order a lot of food, okay? We order food on Saturdays after streams. It's a little tradition.
Okay, we've got a bit of a problem here, Claire.
Uh-huh.
So, an emergency session of the World Congress has been called, and somebody snitched on me to the World Police.
I'm sorry, on your use of nuke, yes?
Yes.
Can they not just see your nukes?
Yes, possibly they can. And I don't have that much diplomatic favour. I'm gonna desperately say, no, this isn't an emergency. We don't need to declare mass war on the Netherlands. We don't need to do that. That's fine. I mean, a lot of people like me, and I've got a lot of allies who presumably won't vote for that. But we'll see if there's about to be, if I'm about to have everyone declare war on me. Oh, it failed. It failed. Okay, good. Good. Most people voted against. Who voted for? Who voted for? Wow, the Aztecs were voting heavily for. Not many other people got involved. Okay, and I've also discovered the Cold War. It's a thing I just discovered. How have I not lost yet? How is this possible? I don't understand. Okay, so then we just get over to here? No, I need to loop round the long way to that's one. Oh, this is so irritating. Can you get over to why can't you just get to No. Oh, it's because that's because that unit's blocking the way. So you can't go over there. You could get to if you can survive one hit from an encampment, do it. Go. And fortify. If they can take that one hit, we might be able to seize Edinburgh before we lose. It's not impossible. Okay, we might just be able to pull it off. Alright, everything's under control. Synthetic materials are almost done. The Mars project is not in position at all. Oh yeah, we were producing the Venetian arsenal here for no well-explained reason. It was just a good space for it. No one else seems to want it. It's such an undesirable, and the AI can't be asked to build it. They totally could. There's some, by the way, there's some drowned barbarians over here. Mm-hmm. They can't get to me, I don't think, because the territory they live on is underwater now. So you're welcome, world, basically. Polder! Yeah, Polder! We don't need no stinking land. We make our own land. We are the Netherlands. This is fine. Everything's... Damn it, Thomas. Your country's let me down. Uh-huh. This is all Thomas's fault. If his country didn't suck so much, then this wouldn't have happened.
And he's also done it all on purpose to annoy you.
Obviously.
Because it's always about you.
Holy shit, there's a tank there. Can we get over to... There's so many tanks. There's so many... Can we fall back? Oh, my crossbowmen have got a bit ahead of themselves, actually. But that will draw the tanks further. Oh, there's a Marley giant death robot right here. Maybe they'll be distracted by the Marley giant death robot. There is a Marley giant death robot just doing its own shit right by the Taj Mahal over here. We might need one more turn to get to Edinburgh. Can we get to... I don't know whether we can get to Edinburgh next turn. We might be able to make it to... I don't know, because there might be problems with this. There are hills in the way. We might just loop around the back over there. If we can just survive for, like, one turn, then we might be able to push our way through it. What got hit by the meteorites, by the way? Oh, somewhere right on the edge of... oh, wow, you're about to lose... Khmer's about to lose something to a lot of pressure from Sweden, who are kind of boxed in, but they're doing all right. They're doing pretty well, actually. Sweden playing a fine game. One more turn. Normally you say that because you want to win, but now I'm saying it. One more turn before I lose, please. There's the giant death robot, which is just going to wander around and do nothing. It's called Monstrous Colossus. Excellent name. Embassy. Yeah, you can have an embassy. Welcome aboard, Hermione. If the tanks are trying to chase off the giant death robot, that gives us a chance. But yeah, tank armies are just coming in and destroying everything. They've got too many modern armor tanks. I can't... Yeah, they're trying to take out the death robots, which might give me a chance. That's actually... Wait, those are Aztec tanks! That's not the tank I was expecting. No! No, not my crossbowman! My crossbowman turned out to... Everything's dead. Claire, we've lost everything.
Oh no.
Like, they just took that out in one turn.
I'm sorry.
Did I just hear a nuke? No, that's fighters. Okay, that's just fighters. But there might be one. Okay, there might be one. Okay, there might be one option. There might be one option. This modern cavalry unit. If I nuke this in this flipping district, it could walk into that and then walk straight onto Edinburgh. Okay, because it's not healing because of that whole situation, and then. It's only got 3 turns until it... I don't know if we've even got time to get there in time. So we have to go through a cocking forest and over a river. The river's in the way. We'd need to get into a position where we could jump on that thing inside a turn, which we might be able to from... Everything's in the way. Everything's in the cocking way. Why is Mumbai in the way? This is everyone's fault but mine.
Oh...
At least we're not at war with literally the entire world. That's nice.
So much plastic.
And
only most of the world?
no, none of the world. We're at war with no one apart from Scotland. They don't count because they're dicks.
Don't they count because they're winning?
Yes, only by my way of looking at things. Okay, everything's fine. Antioch, build me more nuclear devices. Nothing but nukes. Do we have nukes yet? We got like, oh, we're still like. Do we have any nukes? Do I have a... I've got 1 nuke! I've got a nuke. Okay, my plan is... Holy shit. Claire. I've got a plan.
Is your plan to nuke the encampment?
Yes.
Okay.
How did you know this?
Because that's what Omega Game Studio said you should do.
What do you mean it's not in range? What do you mean it's not in range? Yes, a cocking is. How's it not in range? It's in range! What madness is this? What gibberish? What the shit is... device? You're telling me Edinburgh's in range, but this isn't? If I swap positions...
Victory is only a social construct.
Move to here. What the shit? Why can't I... What sort of madness is this? What do you mean I can't... What? What? Is there a hill in the way of the nuke? Okay, if I nuke...
Isn't it gonna spread anyway? Can you, like, just hit next to it?
Thermonuclear wood. I don't know whether nukes... Is it because I don't have proper visibility? Okay, and then if I go for that, okay, if I make you go to its... You could do that in 1. Okay, in which case, go down 1 to get visibility. Now you've got visibility. Now can the sub hit? Does the sub need... No, it's not visibility. I can clearly see what's going on there. But... I don't know whether that's a splash. It would... Oh, it's because it would hit neutrals.
Just declare war on the neutrals.
Yeah, we're going to have to declare war on India. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! What?
I mean...
We're going to have to do it. We're going to have to declare war. We're going to have to find a way. How do we declare war on India? How many would we declare war? We have to declare war on India. Me and India get on pretty well, actually. Fuck you, India. Make a deal. I need them to... I can't declare war on them because I've got no Cows's spell
Well,
eye.
people are suggesting that you hit Roxburgh.
I've got nothing that can get to Roxburgh. There's no troop. I'm going to try nuking next to it and see if that's good enough. Yes, proceed! Oh, it was good enough!
Yes!
It was good enough. It was good enough. It was good enough. Into the nuclear fallout we go. Fuck you! Okay, now we're here. Now we can get Edinburgh next turn!
Woohoo!
Crawl out into the fallout, baby! Okay. We're going to start taking damage from everything. This is what's left of Edinburgh, by the way. It's very on fire. The UN might object to this. You're not wrong. In theory, the UN might object to this. We'll have to see if they have anything to say about it. Everything is fine.
Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, shout out to Underground69 Gamer who gave us £5 and says John is just about to recreate Into the Valley of Death Road the 600. Only 40 odd years off too.
A lot of horses have just been shot by superior weaponry because they were sent to stupid locations that made no sense. Okay, we just need Scotland to not win for one more turn, and then Edinburgh's mine.
Okay.
Edinburgh will be mine.
Shout out to Scott who gave us £5 and says, Dear John and Claire, hope you guys are well. Don't feel too bad about Edinburgh. Glasgow's way better anyway.
Ooh.
Somebody who
Someone's from Glasgow.
Someone who wrote this is Scottish.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I've never been to Glasgow, but I've been to Edinburgh. It's a lovely city. It's a really lovely city.
It is lovely, but it has this thing where, like, you know, it's the capital, therefore, you know, it has the thing that London has and Paris has, where, like, it's sniffy about everybody else, and everybody else around the country that's not there is sniffy about it.
I'm gonna be honest, if you'd asked me, I would have said Glasgow's the capital of Scotland. Are you 100% sure?
We won.
Let's double check this. One of us is wrong. I always thought Glasgow was the capital of Scotland.
Capital of Scotland is Edinburgh.
Okay, I knew that the Scottish Parliament was based in Edinburgh. I always thought Glasgow was the capital for some reason. I don't know where I got that from. I was wrong. I've learned something today. Okay, come on. One more turn. Don't win. Don't win. Don't win. Don't win.
Glasgow's the most populous city in Scotland.
Ah.
And the
yeah.
third most populous city in the whole of the UK.
Oh, really?
So
After Birmingham and London?
Presumably.
I think Birmingham's more populous than Manchester.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Population.
There we go. Come on, don't win. Don't win. Just one more turn. Thank you for your pity money. I appreciate it. Just one. Don't win. No!
Spoke truth. The end has come. And we were too.
We're just going to take Edinburgh anyway. Okay, so Scotland have escaped to the stars from this barren, appalling, meteor-pocked wasteland I have created. But that's not going to stop me from having Edinburgh. I shall have Edinburgh. I'm having Edinburgh. It's going to be mine.
The chat is not impressed that you didn't know that Edinburgh is the capital of Scotland.
I don't know. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just let me have my one more turn so I can have Edinburgh. I'm having Edinburgh. Alright? That's what I'm having. I'm having screw you.
Anyway, shout out to Jeans and Cowboy Boots who gave us £10, and to Stephen who gave us also £10 and says war never changes.
It doesn't, you know. Come on. Come on. I can't believe that one turn before I finally got Edinburgh. I can't believe it. What the shit. Oh. Having Edinburgh. Having Edinburgh. Get in there, over there. And come on,
dear.
Edinburgh. Get in there. And Edinburgh gets it. Edinburgh gets. Edinburgh is. The Defense Zero City just defeated my unit.
Oh.
Civ 6 is a stupid game and I hate it. Civ 6 is a dumb game for idiots. And it's a 0 out of 10. Game of the not year.
Anyway, shout out to Kanishk who gave us $15 and says, Hey John and Claire, I'm so excited this stream is happening because I have literally nothing else to do on my birthday. LMAO.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, happy birthday to you. You saw Claire, we love Claire disintegrated. You saw John come so close to taking Edinburgh. You saw Scotland. I wouldn't say winning. I wouldn't use the verb win, but kind of like,
Yeah, Scotland won. Scotland has officially won the game. Amazing. I thought the thing is, I thought when a city has 0 and 0, you can just always walk in. But literally, the unit was so out of date, it couldn't even take an undefended, irradiated ruin.
That was a proper bitch.
The ghouls were just too strong for my cavalry units to walk into. That's pretty sad right there. That was a thing that just happened. So honestly, I think for deity, we weren't doing too bad. After a really difficult game, we were up to stage 2. Like, aside from Scotland running to distance, like, everyone else was only at stage 2. So if Scotland hadn't done a ludicrous run into the distance, like, excuse me, and just a ludicrous run to the distance game, where they were like, because, it's 1900. They had 18th century, I think they had 17th or 18th century moon landing. That was ridiculous. So if Scotland hadn't had just, like, such an insane game, I think we actually would have been in the running. So, like, we would at least have been able to challenge for a science victory, which is not a bad position to be in. No one's in for culture. India was really struggling to spread Sikhism in the end, because Protestantism was holding this continent really well. So, like, no one was going to do that. So it's purely down to science. It was just science, and Scotland just had an insane game. I mean, due credit to them. Scotland just had an absolute lunacy game, where I just assumed they must have got really lucky with their luxury resources and just been sweet. They don't have the biggest empire. Like, they do not have the biggest empire, even though some of this has fallen due to loyalty in the end. They must have got really lucky with Golden Ages. They must have been lucky with Era Score, because in a Dark Age, they collapsed so badly, they must have been in a huge amount of trouble. Like, they must have just had a lot of luck with their Golden Ages before that point. So yeah, I think Scotland just played a good game and got a bit lucky. Got a bit lucky too. Okay, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what we do at this point. Claire, play for time. Play for time while I try and figure out what the fuck's going on, Claire. Quickly.
Well, I do have a bunch of messages to read, so this is perfect.
Holy shit, great. Oh shit, I can't show that. They'd break my knees if I showed that.
Oh.
That's my knees broken.
Anyway, shout out to Yash, who gave us $5 and says, John, Claire, Tabby, are you guys thinking about covering Ghosts of Tsushima in more than one video or live stream?
Definitely just a one-off whenever we get, and honestly, I don't even know when we're gonna get to that. That's definitely. I'm like, unless it turns out I love it. Unless it turns out I absolutely love it. But
alright, so FTL, Hard Space Shipbreaker, Void Bastards. I mean, a lot of people are suggesting FTL.
A lot of people want to do the traditional, oh shit, we fucked up FTL live stream.
Yeah.
I guess that seems reasonable to me.
Total War Medieval 2 to kick some Scots in the arse. Death Stranding, vote please. You want to do a vote, or you want to go with the traditional?
Let's see what else hang on, I'm loading everything up. This is...
Load everything up. I'll keep going. We've got a few more comments to read. Maxwell gave us $5 Australian.
Good dollars.
And says, I'm glad I'm having a quiet shift overnight, so I'm able to watch this stream. By accepting this money, you agree to give Tabby a treat.
Tabby will definitely get... well, Tabby's now feeling better, so I think she's getting fishy cubes again, isn't she?
Yeah, I think we can
Tabby's getting
start her
Tabby's
with,
getting
like,
fishy
maybe
cubes.
1 or 2, maybe not too many.
Yeah.
Slay the Spire came up as well.
Yeah, that's certainly that's a nice one.
See. We've got volunteer crew members for Slay the Spire into the breach. It's being brought up. 60 seconds or 60 parsecs. You could just finish Mass Effect Andromeda. Ooblets. Rome. Oh dear, oh dear. Space Scotland in Stellaris.
Oh dear. I don't start a new Stellaris playthrough. That's us asking for trouble.
Stephen gave us £5 and says the oceans continue to rise. Scotland escapes. Play Subnautica.
Oh dear. There were votes on that. We
We're
agreed.
Not doing that now.
We
No.
agreed that was a series.
No, but this was a super chat from earlier, from where the oceans were rising in Civ because you ruined the world.
Yeah.
So this wasn't something.
Okay, Claire, prepare a vote.
Okay.
Prepare a vote.
Okay, I'm gonna prepare a vote, and then whilst people are voting, I'm gonna go to the loo, and then that'll be the length of the vote. So there you go.
Excellent.
You all wanted to know that.
Mm-hmm.
Straw poll! Okay, what are we playing next?
Okay, so your options are going to be FTL Fast and Light, or just FTL. I think people know what FTL is by this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, FTL Fast and Light, or we could do a bit of Slay the Spire.
Yeah.
Or we could do a bit of Mass Effect Insanity. Mm-hmm. We're going to do one of them.
Spire! I know how to write.
Yeah.
Mass Effect.
We'll have one of them.
Insanity.
Because I don't want to do something that hasn't been a stream before, because then people, because then people who didn't come to this stream because it wasn't advertised would potentially miss something they want to see. So I want to do something we've done before. You see. There we go. So that will do.
Yeah, vote in the poll, folks, not in the chat.
Vote in the poll, not in the chat.
Again, I mean, obviously, you can talk about whatever you want in the chat. We're not here to tell you what you can chat about or not. But we can only count votes that are in the poll.
Yes.
So, there you go.
So that is now being spammed by the Claire.
Yes.
And can you bring me some fresh water on the way back?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Ugh.
Can you keep spamming while I'm doing that?
I don't know how. I don't know where it is.
It's in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Fine. Can the mods do that, please?
I figured it out.
You figured out how to copy and paste the links. Thank you, John.
Shut up. It's fine. So we've got that there. And the results. Oh, it is to the wire. That is to the wire. You could every single vote matters on this occasion. It's not like usual UK democracy. Wow, Claire, while carrying a massive glass of water, is just knocking shit over.
You know, you couldn't knock these over if they were on the fucking wall.
There we go. Everything's fine. Every individual vote is counted right now. There's like 20 or 30 between first and last place at the minute. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. That's very evenly divided. Slay the Spy currently in last place. We could, you know what? We could do runoffs as well. Oh, we'll do a runoff for the first and second place. When Claire comes back, we'll do a runoff. It's going to be great. So that's going to be actually good. Wait. That's why we'll do a runoff. It's going to be fine. Everything's under control. There's other things I could show you, but they'd break my legs, so I can't show you them. It's so it's secret things. There's secret things I can't talk about, otherwise legs are broken. I'm gonna said we would do a runoff as well.
Yeah, I can hear you from most places in the house, John.
Whatever. Okay, so it feels like it's very close. FTL versus Mass Effect. So Claire, second poll for the runoff.
Okay.
Slay the Spire has been eliminated.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's what Claire's trying to indicate there, but fine.
What? It's dramatic.
Slay the Spire. No, not Slay the Spire. FTL versus Mass Effect. Those are now in the run. So it's sci-fi. Whatever happens next, it's sci-fi style. Boosh, etc. Oh dear. Everything's fine. Everything's a-okay.
Legs healed, John. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh my.
Alright, the runoff poll is going into the chat.
The runoff poll will be appearing at there it is. The runoff poll. FTL versus Mass Effect. The Battle of the Ages. Aside from the fact if it was Normandy versus any of ships I'm in command of, probably the Normandy. To be honest, Normandy will probably win on that occasion. We won't have time to do Vermeer, because Vermeer's quite long. We'd have the time to do Rex's thing and do a bit of exploring around the galaxy to get ourselves ready for Vermeer. Because yeah, we need to get Rex's armor. That's important. That's tricky. We could do the Geth missions. They're fun.
And we've got somebody else in the chat asking about Subnautica, and what happened with that is that we did a poll asking people if they'd want Subnautica as a live stream series or as a video series.
Yes.
And people voted for a video series with the understanding that unfortunately we're quite busy with video series, so it wasn't going to be immediately. It could be either live stream series straight away or a video series a little later.
Yeah.
FTL, but call the ship Normandy.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cute compromise. And it feels like FTL is winning quite comfortably right now.
Yes, FTL is winning by...
FTL is winning quite comfortably. Alright, FTL, little bit of FTL. Sure, why not?
Yes, FTL.
Let me
like
just
FTL.
line that up.
By the way, did you see earlier, Soul Kissed gave us £1.50 and sent us a little sticker of a unicorn.
Oh,
I think you saw that when it was
see the
coming
unicorn.
by. Yeah.
That's super cute.
Urban Cohort gave us $11, .11, and 11 pence, and says cents even because it's dollars. Hello, Tabby and company. I have a quick question for Claire. Seeing as I'm a member of the cult, membership dues attached, is Sick Phil performing to Tabby's exacting standards? I will say on that, Sick Phil is not doing great at getting up straight away in the morning when her alarm goes, and therefore there is some meowing going on so that breakfast can happen nice and quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! Amanda says today's fan art is Claire Appreciation fan art.
What? What's the point?
Wow, so mean.
I think we'll go for a standard stealth ship. That's kind of vaguely Normandy Normandy shape.
So cute, Amanda. That's adorable. Aww.
There we go. It's the Normandy SR2. Actually, no. It's not gonna be the Normandy SR2. It's just gonna be the Normandy SR1 because that exploded in space.
Lol.
So it makes a lot more sense if it's the original Normandy. Oh.
Coffee and Jaffa cakes and Tabby and a dragon.
That's pretty cute. That's super cute.
I mean, that's super cute, and it's also goals because Tabby doesn't sit on Tabby does not sit on laps.
Mm-hmm.
So this is very aspirational, Amanda.
Amanda
Tabby...
gets to be the captain of the ship.
Thanks.
I feel like that's a punishment more than anything else.
What?
Do you say we already had volunteers as well?
Wait a second. Let's not do the volunteers immediately because I need to tweet this first.
That's fine. The first two people on the ship should be John and Claire with Amanda then. John, Claire and Amanda will go on the first adventure. There we go. Hard, obviously. Advanced edition enabled, naturally. Think about the ship, of course, it has no shields. So you've got to use your cloak very sensibly until you can get shields up. First, shields are typically very cheap to buy, but you're just rushing for shields. That's all you're doing. That's everything. So yeah, Amanda's flying, John's in weapons, Claire's back in engineering. So that's absolutely fine. So save current positions. Everything is a-okay. Turn off that. Power up. Yeah, power up everything. Okay, cool. So there's enough power to actually have... Yeah, you've got 30% evade, which is pretty good as a starting point. That is ship fight. I mean, we kind of we have to do ship fights. Like, you can't... in the first couple of... You've got no choice to do that. But this is a good one.
Amanda says she looks forward to her inevitable fiery death.
Pretty much, yes.
Let's see. So we only have 3 right now, right?
Yes, we've only got 3. So it's just Amanda, John, and Claire for the time being. But yeah, this is a good first fight because it's a fight where you're intervening to defend something. So if you're lucky, and I think it's either a timer or it's a dice roll, or it's a combination of both. Then you'll get bonus resources from the outpost for saving them on top of everything else. So nothing too dramatic here for the time being. Oh, it's a teleportation. That's almost surprising. Where's the door room? Claire, get down to doors, and then we'll just flush him out in a second. As soon as we've got the doors locked down, and in just a sec. Okay, prepare to cloak. And oh, that hit anyway! Fudge sake, that was an 85% evade, and it worked. And they've knocked out our weapon. Right, so we're fucking dead. Okay, so this is John's. John can't put out the fire in time. We can no longer get over to that. The oxygen's acceptable. The doors don't matter anymore. We need to deoxygenate the room. John needs to get out of there. We have no weapons. Okay, so we're gonna. Amanda's about to die.
That was quick.
Yeah, we don't have anything right now. I've got nothing. We need to knock out their weapons with the first volley, but their first volley got a 15% chance to hit and went for our weapon system. And now there's a breach in the room. Oh, and Amanda's about to die. And there's no way to save her. FYI, because the doors have been locked. Thank you, Amanda! The weapon room has been hit again. We've got no way of sealing the doors, so I can't oxygenate the thing. We need to fix the doors. If we just get the doors. This is a really good start. John's dead. Because they just shot the room John. This is literally the most ridiculous start I've ever seen. This is actually... Wow, okay, Claire's about to... We can't get the door fixed. Because they got a breach in the room Claire was... They literally got a breach in the 2 rooms you needed to not get. Then they shot Claire.
Nice.
Okay, we're going to try that again. We're going to try that again.
We did that on purpose so that we can use more names from chat.
Well, I'm going to give Amanda another go at the bare minimum. Are you ready with names?
I am ready with names.
Okay.
With Amanda, we've got Jinx.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got, I'm not sure if this is going to fit. We've got the Magnificent Mobius.
I don't know what space you've got, actually.
Yeah.
Magnificent Mob.
Or Mag Mobius, maybe.
Yes, only the surname is generally represented. So, Mag Mobius is acceptable.
Yeah.
Excellent start. That was actually an amazing start right there. Amanda gets to have a second go in the captain's chair. Under the circumstances. Fuck's sake, that was... What? I don't even know. That was just so dumb. Activate ships... Yeah, you know what? I'll take a risk on ship's data stores. Activate... Ooh, they're sending a hacking drone. Depends what it goes for, to be honest. Power up everything. Power off that. We'll see what it goes for, to be honest. You can't cloak your way out of that. You can cloak your way out of it, logic. It's the weapon room. I think we might be about to die again.
Shout out to Chupa Thingy who gave us $2 and says if John dies in FTL, Mass Effect was meant to be today.
It's possible. That was a miss, which is good. Dual lasers. We need to take out their weapon systems immediately.
Please call this one the double fail stream.
This is not the double fail. Okay, we've knocked out one of their weapons. We've knocked out the bomb. And we've knocked out their ability to hack my weapon systems. For now.
Is this on normal or hard, John?
Hard. Oh, obviously hard. Yeah, always hard. Claire, go and assist with repairing the cockpit, which is a problem.
There's no Claire.
Whoever you are. Jinx.
Sorry, Jinx.
Okay, we've knocked out their weapons. We're fine.
Oh, dear.
That should be A-okay. Weapons have been disabled. It's going to take them a while to get them back online. Return to your positions. Right, Jinx, get back to where you were. Amanda has once again taken needless extra damage. Knock out the shields if you can. But that's ready to go over there. Knock out engines and shields are still operational. But keep the cloaking's off cooldown. This is fine. That was looking a little dicey for a second. And with that done, that is another hit on that. There we go, dead. Cool. Mini beam, very good. Not so good at this because the layout's not great. 18 scrap I'll take for hard mode. First fight in hard mode, I will accept.
Anyway,
keep on moving.
Shout out to Chaotic Chicken who gave us $20 Australian.
Excellent dollars.
And says, hey, I hope you two are doing well and everybody here has a great day or night. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you for that. Federation terraforming. Need of assistance. Advanced sensors. Oh, yep, blue thing. And Okay, they thank you for your help. Attempt to contact the ship, but it turns out it's a pirate! Okay, so we've got a pirate to take care of. Just basically wait for... The beam is the dangerous bit in a way, but like, if I just wait for it to fire, then we should be alright. And... Cloak. And the beam will not fire at this point. It will not fire until it has no other option, and then I can just go for that. Okay.
Oh no!
Yes?
Amanda says that her fiery death is terribly ironic considering I'm working from home while I wait for my COVID results.
Oh no!
I hope you're okay, Amanda.
That was an excellent little sweep of the mini beam, by the way.
Everybody's okay, of course.
Yes.
But, yeah.
Boop. Okay, that was a nice, easy one then. I mean, any beam is... Ooh. We got ourselves an anti-ship beam drone,
cool.
Which is... We're not going to be able to... Honestly, I'm going to sell it. Honestly,
yeah,
I consider that scrap. I consider that a good source of scrap. Just check the layout, by the way. Yeah, you can make it to there, so we can go the north route. I'll take a guaranteed ship, fine, sure. It's probably Rebels, therefore. And yep, as is traditional, Rebels. We just need to find a store. They've got themselves, yeah, one of the chargy uppy lads, and that gets fast like a mini Vulcan or whatever, and a basic missile. Not so bad. That's acceptable. We just need to wait for the missile to fire, to be honest. That'll fire first. Probably? Yeah, there we go. And then hope for a miss. That's a good miss right there. Yeah, that's 90% evade right now. Go for dual lasers to the shields. I just need anything to hit. And then I can get the mini beam across all 3 rooms, starting with the weapon room. There we go. That is missile launcher down, shields down, and they've abandoned the cockpit. They're going to get a shot off. It depends what they go for. To be honest, this is now pure, what are you going to fire at? 1 empty room, 1 miss. I will gladly take that. Knacker their weapons. Guaranteed double hit because they have abandoned the cockpit, meaning now at this point, I know you don't. I know you don't. Bye. Offering surrender for 2 missiles, I will not accept. Not for 2, especially as I'm about to destroy you. Bye. Dead. Alright, that was a nice, easy one. This is going better. Now that John and Claire aren't on the boat, it's going much smoother. I'll go over here to increase the number of spaces I can access because I'm just... I really need a shop. You need a shop early. And this is not a bad Sector 1 for hard mode this year. Oh, shit, that's a combat drone. Well, that's this run over. Actually, it's not as bad as it could be. It's not, And now activate the cloak. It's not as bad as it could be, because it's not... And now, are we ready to go? Please don't fire at the weapon room. Is that the engine you're going for? That's a good miss. Okay, just knock out shields and knock out weapons and drones as fast as possible, please. And that's ready to go. Just need that to be knocked out. Okay, that's knocked out drone. That's lucky, quite frankly. 1 mini beam knocking out the drone and the weapon is pretty much as good as you could hope for. That could have killed us, and if that had been a beam drone, it probably would have done. Actually, in offense, it only got like 1 shot off. We might have been okay, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I don't want it reactivating. I'm knocking that out as the priority. You stay the flip down, especially as there's fire, the most useless thing in the world, because there's no oxygen, because it's a drone ship. Right, knock out that now. Try and take out that. There we go. And now guaranteed hits with all subsequent shots. It won't be able to get another shot off. We're fine. Claire.
Yes. Let's see. Shout out to Mr. Nobodies, who gave us $5 and poses this very important question. John, are we going to get Fallout 4 YOLO this year, or at this point with the release schedule, is that cancelled or pushed back?
Oh, it really should be this year. It definitely should be this year.
Like, he's not kidding. I know where it is in the calendar. It should be this year.
Yeah, but you know where RimWorld is in the calendar, which has been like approximately 3 Saturdays away for the last year. So that doesn't mean anything. Okay,
well, I'm trying to help you here, because they don't believe you when you say that about Fallout 4 YOLO anymore.
Uh-huh. Oh, dear.
Anyway, if you're just coming in, we got massacred by Scotland in Civ 6, so now we're playing FTL
very
Faster
quickly
Than Light.
just edit the title
of the video, yes. And shout out to King of Camels, who gave us £10. Says, evening guys, I miss Scotland's glorious and inevitable victory, so I'll go back and watch later. But for now, I'm really enjoying watching FTL double down on John's failure and spank him via RNG.
Everything's fine. It's not doing this is going okay for the time being. They're wasting a bit of power on an anti-combat drone, which is kind of the most garbage of all drones. And yeah, they actually did that's a double shot right there. Yeah, that's actually pretty much as good as it can be. They do have a repair drone. In fact, they're floating a lot of power in that thing. They're floating 2 weapons and a repair drone and an anti-drone drone, that's a lot. And then, fuck you, I accidentally hit the drone. Them accidentally, like, you know, be like, Mr. President, no, is my most useful thing they can do. There we go, all 4 rooms. And screw you.
Amanda says, Joan, I have a fan art idea specifically for Fallout 4 YOLO, if that helps tempt you.
Oh. It will be like, you know, it's going to be a terrifying thing. It's going to be absolutely terrifying. Boom. They on offer surrender. No, the weapon's on red. I'm happy to not, especially if we just got a miss in. We've been pretty lucky on the 30% misses. To be honest, that's actually been pretty good. And by the way, you're about to be dead because beam drone and that's a good ship layout for the mini drone. And that gets me up to 80. So now basically cross your fingers for shields because I do actually have the beam drone to sell. I've got my own beam drone to sell. Buy page 1, page 2. Shields 125? Really?
Yeah, this is very true. King of Camel says, seriously, I really love in this game how even if you've got hundreds of hours in it, sometimes it just turns around and says, now you die. And there's nothing you can do.
Fuck, I thought it's the first shields up to 2 that are cheap. I thought shields were cheaper than that. I can't afford the shields.
Oh.
That's a problem.
Do you have anything to sell?
I've already sold what I can sell. Much I could sell the... fuck it, I could sell the titanium system casing. Fuck it, sure. Shields! Yay!
Let's see. Shout out to Yash who gave us $5 and says we don't believe him about Fallout 4 YOLO or Dragon Age. Mr. Dragon Age will definitely be soon from December 2019.
It was going to be, but then all sorts of shit happened. Now I would like to do it next year.
What is Fallout 4 Yellow? I thought I was saying it okay. In case this is in case this is a genuine question and not just making fun of how I'm pronouncing the word YOLO, it's Fallout 4 You Only Live Once, which is a series that John had been promising for a really long time.
Look, it would have happened already, but Fallout 76 just got announced and came out, out of nowhere, which was not what I was expecting to happen.
How important were the titanium casings, John?
Not that important. Honestly, I think they're not really worth the fuss. And now the beam can't get through to me, and now that's going to desync the weapons, which is going to screw them over.
Is Fallout 4 YOLO even possible, asks Marius.
It's way more random than any other Fallout game. It's really random. So it will be pure potluck. And, it's unlike the others, you can't really plan it as thoroughly because you don't really know how it's going to go. It could go any...
Trust him, he's tried!
Yeah, I've done a lot of planning into it. I think, the point is, I just have to eventually say, fuck it, I can't plan this. This is unplannable. And just basically go with it and just say, you know what, we'll just play it by ear. Because, what legendaries you draw are going to make a huge difference. And when you pick up rads is going to change when you will take on high-risk things that might otherwise cause a lot of, if you've got rads, then, or rather, when you've taken damage, you'll take on high radiations. When I go into the glowing sea, there's, in the vague route I've planned, there are 8 different times I could go into the glowing sea, depending on what my damage situation is. It's stupid. It's basically unplannable. It's a lot of
branching paths, isn't it?
Yeah, and the thing is, I know people have, done, similar-ish challenges, but, lots of the challenges that have been done already in Fallout 4 are based on basically speedrunning, where you just go, the most direct route and you try and do it as fast as possible, and that's kind of boring to me. So, I will be doing way more, hey, this is as many quests as possible, and it's the DLCs, and it's everything. And there's a bunch of extra rules to make it a bit harder. Because, I think, in particular, one that I'm particularly wedded to is, the existence of, Righteous Authority and Overseer's Guardian, and I can't even remember the original name of the, instigating laser pistol that you can buy in Diamond City, means that there is an instigating, a lucky, and a 2-shot weapon on good weapon types that you can just buy or be awarded in the early game. And once you've got them, you'd never use anything else, which is boring as shit. So basically, my rule is I'm not allowed to use any legendary that's a guaranteed spawn. Not that you can buy, not that it's a reward. The only legendaries I can use are random spawns. So, I think that's fun.
Yeah, and Axelfac gave us $5 and says, loads of questions about Fallout 4 You Only Live Once, but I haven't seen the most important one yet. What are you going to name the character?
I don't know. That's the biggest problem of all. I have no clue.
I thought you were going to go with spoilers, but no.
I don't know. Genuinely, that's actually one of the biggest questions I don't have an answer to right now. It's very irritating.
Let's see. Amanda points out that It's Unplannable is a very 2020 mood, which is very true. An Urban Cohort gave us
there it is.
$6.66 and says, hey John, I've been watching since your Dragon Age Survive Everything run.
Good run. It was a good run, damn it. Right, that's you dead. That was nice and simple. Yeah, I think we've been pretty lucky to get the shields up pretty fast and leave the civilians alone. And yeah, because they can bomb you. They can sabotage the supplies if you try and steal from them. They just straight up bomb you. So it's kind of it's not worth it.
Aw, and shout out to Jacob who gave us $50.
Oh, thank you very much, Jacob.
And they said, John and Claire, I love you guys. I've been around since Fallout 3 Kill Everything, and I love how LGBT friendly you are. Here's from one of your NB fans. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed, and rock on, you crazy diamond.
Yes, indeed. And yeah, if anyone is reading that and don't know, NB stands for non-binary. So there you go. What do we got? Does any plan work for John in any game?
Sorry?
Does any plan work for John in any game?
It's sometimes they might. Who
John
flipping
should
knows?
play as useless Steve in Fallout 4 YOLO. You would die.
That's an interesting observation. Oh, the shields. That's not good. Luckily, they don't...
Call them Finn Alley.
Dear, oh flipping dear.
Let's see.
I should open it up to the floor, quite frankly. If people could come up with ideas, I'll flipping take it.
OH crap.
That's a little crude. Oh, in comes a bomb. And weapons.
I like the one that's like finally.
Yes.
But the first name is Finn. Let's see.
I like kind of a variation of that, like finality or something of that nature. That might be of interest.
Finally, because you took a bloody million years to make the series, John.
I
think that was the joke.
That's cute in its own way. Okay, there we go. I might be able to have these. I might be able to claim the ship without it dying. I'm just gonna be calm with these guys for a second, because if I can knock out their oxygen before they die, like if I just wait for the dual lasers to activate before they repair the O2, and I might be able to, then yeah, the cockpits. These are both guaranteed shots, meaning this is now. Oh no, you don't. Bye. Right, knock out the oxygen. Do not let the oxygen do its thing. I just need them to die of... I need the ship to deoxygenate. It's not going to happen fast enough, unfortunately. Which is really sad.
Let's see. ON this again.
Not convinced.
Abe. Out time.
Huh?
Abe. Out time. About time.
Okay.
Let's see, Sick Phil. Son of Bacon.
I kind of like... You finally could grow on me. That's definitely true.
I have a plan. I have is not... I don't think I have is a first name.
Ahab a plan. Ahab a plan.
Yeah. Steve Baconson. Someone suggested Son of Bacon. Let's see. Please don't hurt me.
I
And
think Finale could actually really grow on me. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I like that one. Who was that from?
let's see. Let me find that.
Because let's be honest, the only reason I've been putting off the series is because I don't have a name for the main character.
That's from Lisa.
So Lisa's just saved Fallout 4. You only live once.
No, now that you've said that, you've actually gonna do it, like, soon.
Oh, fuck.
What about eggs? It goes well with bacon.
Oh, dear. You want 4 fuel? Oh, how much fuel do I actually, how much fuel do I have? I've got plenty of fuel. Yeah, you can have 4 fuel. Here you go. 21
You could
scrap.
call them fine, and then when John says, "This is fine," it would work.
Uh-huh. Well, then it could, that fits into Fine Alley.
Failure.
It's a bit too negative. 34 scrap for Mullet. Actually, you know what? I'll attack him, because then I'll probably get the slave for free. And that is Ion and Beam, which is honestly not bad. And they've got no teleporter, so that's absolutely fine. I feel like this one shouldn't be too tricky. I do have a flak, but I don't care. I'm going to wait for the Ion to be fired, and then I'm just going to let them desync.
YOLO McYOLO face.
No. Not my style. And then if I can the mini beam? Yeah, the mini beam can fit across all 3 of those rooms. And that's it, their weapons are offline. Right, now just to accept their surrender, because mini beam is so strong. And now keep the weapons offline, please. And yep, they're now offering me a different mullet. Apparently all their slaves were called Mullet. So now I've got a mullet. Okay, who wants to be on the ship? We've got a robot clan.
Oh, we've got a robot?
We got a robot. Did anyone specify robot? Or if not, then we can just give it to whoever.
They didn't specify, but you know who is next is Lisa. The same Lisa was actually next on the list.
Excellent. There's Lisa, the savior of Fallout 4. You only live once.
Yeah.
Okay, and she is going to go and work in the shield room, which is fine. There you go, Lisa. That's your job, which is very good. You're very good at, because robot's good at repairing, so that works for me. Okay, this is going pretty well so far. Next, that is not... I'll tell you what, for hard mode Stealth 1, that is a really good first sector. That is a genuinely really strong first sector. Now, Zoltan or Rock? I'll go for Rock, actually. Because that's missiles, which I can dodge with the... Because I've got the thing already. That's not so bad. And yes, people are right. Amanda deserves a little R&R inside the chill out room, so that's eminently reasonable. They should have a little bit of healing. Go on then, why not?
Oh, and a shout out to some other guy, Part 2 Electric Boogaloo, who gave us $20 and says, "It was my birthday last Sunday. Can I trouble you all for a happy birthday shout out?"
You may have some other guy, Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Happy birthday to you.
Some other guy, Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
There you go. I don't have loads of scrap right now, so I could get, like, I like doors. I like doors being upgraded. Doors at level 2 is not a bad thing at all for 35. I'm just going to check what's around me. Do I have a store? I don't have a store. What is that? Asteroid. Haha, no. Actually, I've got Shields 1. Shields 1 is not the worst. Then again, with only 1 shield, you probably wouldn't want to. That'd be really high risk. It's only 30 for cloaking 2. To be honest, that's tempting, but I'm just going to see what shows up beyond here, and also double check what this is. That's pretty... Yeah, this galaxy's wide open, don't need to worry about that. I mean, you need to keep a hand sensors, at least until you've got Shield 2 up, because otherwise you just die in asteroids. And Rock Captain, okay, you want to deliver a passenger to her new husband. Our engines are broken down. Will you head over to Numa 5 with a passenger? I will. So, okay. I now need to go somewhere. And it's literally next door. If this isn't a trap, then this is great. And... Okay, realising we're imminent, the passenger silent so far. Pleads for you not to hand her over. Uh-oh. Claire.
Yeah?
I'm not saying that we should sell this woman into slavery and a
but
marriage.
You're not saying that.
I'm just saying, I don't... They are promising a lot of money. Could we just sell one rock person into a forced marriage? One rock person into one forced marriage.
Who is it?
It's a rock princess or something.
Oh, but is it a crew member that we have?
No. It's a rando. Fuck it! Welcome aboard! Fuck you! Fuck you all! Fuck you and you! We've now got Ariadne, the rock person, on the ship. Woo! Unfortunately, we're about to be attacked by the rock people, and we've also just stolen their princess. Okay, fine. We're going to save her if we can. Just prepare for the inevitable fire. And there we go. Now do the block because the flak is a nightmare. And it was all a miss. Right, go for that. Knock out their weapons as fast as possible. Okay, that's looking positive. Then we just, if we can get 4 rooms. Can we get a 4 room? There's totally a 4 room in here. So there it is. And zip. Right, ship is looking badly damaged. And shields are... Wait, what? Why are the shields on? The shield should really be on. I turned the shields off at some point. I forgot to turn them back on again. That's fine. Interesting. Don't worry. I realised we had no shields eventually. Cockpit's in yellow but not red. And that's now open. And now continue attacking into that. Just a 3 is fine. There's a fire in there, which is great. But they're very good at doing our fire. So this is all absolutely fine.
Shout out to Soulcast who gave us £5 and says, from my friend who is screaming on Discord as we speak, the doors, John, repair the doors!
I guess that was an older one, given the doors that was what did it.
It's just now.
The doors are fine. There's nothing wrong with the doors. I think did they mean upgrade the doors?
I don't know.
Could do.
They said repair, but...
They might mean upgrade, because the doors, I don't think the doors have been damaged for some time. No sign of a shop. I'm going to hold off for now. Well, that doesn't mean there's no fight, so it just means you get a say whether you actually do a fight. So I'm happy to have a say whether or not there's a fight here. Okay, and then, alright, disabled rock freighter and 2 mantis crafts battling it out. Yeah, you know what? We'll attack the surviving mantis, and it's a mantis ship with, it does have a teleporter. They're sending 2 people aboard. And, oh yeah, we do have a new rock person who can assist with the fighting. I think they've got... Yeah, rock people have bonus health, so they're actually not bad at fighting at all.
Yeah, we need to change their name in a bit.
Yeah, and we're not going to let them get aboard the ship. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can try. You can... Oh, they're going to... Okay, never mind. They succeeded. Right, get the rock person down over there. Get the robot to assist as best we can. I'm happy to just let the rock person do that. The doors are going to be... This person may have sent a message from the future because the doors are about to be in trouble. So this person is officially, they're sending messages from the future. We do have, we've got protection against that. Fire. And we've knocked out that. Next up, knockout. I don't like this ship because the shields and the weapons are so far apart. There's probably a 4 in here somewhere. There's got to be a 4 in here, like right there it is. Whoop! And there's everything dead right there. And yeah, that person, with 2 against 1, we should be able to take out the... A little bit concerned about Ariadne, that was a miss. I think we've just got their number. Just got their number at this point. Take out focus firepower on that. Yep, they decided to teleport back home. And also knock out their first aid bay. Everyone return to your original positions, please. You don't have an original position, so... Go and heal yourself up because you took the lion's share of the damage there. Weapons are disabled. They don't have a med bay right now, so they can't do anything in that regard. Their O2 is damaged, but it's not disastrous. I'm not actually nail the O2. Screw you, basically. Never mind, they're on fire and dead. 2 little health. Only 13 is not great. Still no sign of any shops. Push forward. I mean, this ship's doing pretty well. The ship is doing really well. Nothing of any note. Let's just do a bit of healing. As soon as that's done, we will do that. Claire, we have a rock monster to name.
Ah, yes indeed. Though I don't think we're going with the word monster, you know.
Sorry, yes. A rock person.
The rock person, the next person we have is lack of a better idea, which I think might be too,
It's going to have to be idea, I think.
Well, or maybe lack idea.
Lack idea, which will be listed as idea because it only lists the surname.
Yes, indeed.
It's
sorry,
lack
of
idea.
a better idea. It's
sorry.
Too long.
I'm going to send lack of a better idea down to the door room just to basically reinforce the doors for free, which I find very useful.
Oh dear, shout out to Trooper Thingy who gave us $5 and says, "Slavery is a wonderful way to make money," said John.
Well, the princess is now fled and is a pirate working on our ship. So
yeah, but apparently, did you say that in Viva Pinata?
It's probably yes. I don't.
Anyway,
a long time ago.
John.
Yes.
John never changes. That's it.
And all those shots miss, meaning we now get a nice, easy first open shot there. Oh! Fire! Flippin' love some fire. And come on, no. Come on, little mini beam. I believe in you. Right. There it is. There's the fort. And some... Oh, fires everywhere! Everything is on... Oh, that's some really lucky fires right there. That's some insanely lucky fires. So that is going to be some good stuff. If we're really lucky, we might be able to... Yeah, knock out...
What room's the rock person in?
My rock person, they're down in the doors.
Ah, yeah, okay. Well, somebody was suggesting putting them there, and I was just like, surely they must already be there.
And yeah, they're going to try and put out the fire, but oxygen's going to start getting out of hand very fast. If we're really lucky, it's going to take them so long to put out the fires, and fires eat oxygen, and the oxygen is down, that we might be able to just let them starve out in terms of rock people are really good at putting out fires. They're really good at putting out fires, but they're out of oxygen. They're out of oxygen now, and the fire is spreading. Come on. They've got no medicine. They've got no... All we need to do is I just need to hold them in that room. If I hold them in that room, a double shot will only do 1 damage, and it's guaranteed because the cockpit's out. So basically... Oh, there we go. That's it. 1 more double shot. They can't get their weapons back online. They're trying to flee at this point. The oxygen is running low. And now 1 more double shot here will make sure we keep the oxygen offline. And also keep the medicine offline. And you're almost dead. But 1 more shot will... Come on, oxygen. I don't think it's going to run out in time. They're going to get the oxygen back online, which is unfortunate. And no, they've fled into the room with the... They've fled into the med room, so this shot's going to not kill the ship, unfortunately. There's just not enough hit points, but you get so much more scrap if you can take the ship without destroying it, which is really a shame. And where are the shops? I'm sitting on like pre-igniter money, and there's... Okay, that's a sun. That's a fire. I'll go down this way because that's the best bet. But then again, I may as well... No, I won't go. Like, I won't sail too close to the wind in terms of the following groups, just because it's kind of pointless. And that looks like that's pretty simple stuff. Claire.
Yes, indeed. We are all caught up on Super Chat. So if anybody in the chat has any questions or comments that they want me to read out to John, you should @reply me so that it's easier for me to see, because sometimes it's easy to miss comments in busy chat. But thank you to Chupa Thingy, who says that my reading of the Ron Perlman John Never Changes was perfect. So there you go. And wanted to confirm that you said that about slavery when you saw Bastard the Fox.
It sounds about right. I say a lot. I'm like, the one that Chroma Squad's murder is sometimes justified is the one that sticks with me.
Yes,
that's the one that sticks with me. We'll go to the distress, and then seriously, I'm floating... For hard mode Sector 2, this is a lot of money, and oh dear, single life form down on the surface. It's a man in a cave. As I'm floating 5 crew members, I'll take a risk. This one can go wrong. No, unfortunately, he dies in the explosion, does 5 damage. That's bad luck. He can recover and become a new crew member, which is why I took the risk. And yeah, that message from the future has come true. I need to repair the doors at this point, but it is already done. So that's... Yes, unfortunate. That was just 5 hits. There's a... Ooh, that's... Yeah, you know what? I've got 133 scrap. I'm going to the store. It's a bit of a dicey store, because I'm going to have to double back on myself, which is not great. What can you do? Okay. I can sell the flak. I honestly don't value the flak that highly. I think 32 for flak's a good deal. And Claire, you know what time it could be. You know what time it could be.
What time could it be?
It could be double beam time.
Double pike beam?
No pike beams. But mini and halberds.
That's good.
I think that's gotta be it. That's gotta be the shirt. Yeah, doing it. I'm flipping doing it.
Okay.
I'll just make sure I've got enough, because I need to ideally run all of those. I need... That's a lot. I might run that to 4 before I do anything else, and then run more power. there. So I can't have all of my weapons on at the same time. That's impossible. But I can have the mini beam and the halberd beam on at the same time, which I think is the I would need to have a lot more power for that, and it's a bit dicey. But the halberd beam's really good, and then I just need to save up for, and it's only like 50, so I need like 30 more. It's got to be double beam, and I just need 30 more for that, which is not bad. That's a freebie right there. Fuel's, oh shit, Claire, fuel's getting a bit low actually. I should have bought fuel while I was at the should have there. Never mind. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure everything is 100% as it should be. The cloak just gives me the time for the halberd beam to charge. So yeah, you know what? Fire your stuff. That's fine. So they're gonna miss, which is fine, and that gives me a halberd beam charge time. That gets that there, and now the halberd beam can do 2 per room across a ridiculous amount of length. So, and now everything's dead. You may notice their entire ship is now on fire or destroyed. Beams. Gotta love beams. Okay. So that is 14. We're already moving in the right direction. Yeah, we just have to go. That's... Oh, I should have actually done more fuel. And that is... Okay. I've just been given a hull repair drone and 8 scrap, which would be great if I had drone control, but I don't. NG or Rebel? Yeah, definitely NG, because we've got an NG on the ship. If you've got a matching crew member, always go there first, because that'll give you blue options. Store! Holy shit, well that was fortunate. Well, we need that. Store, store, store. What's that, Claire?
No, I just, it's just funny that we've just found a store as well.
And
So
sell the whole, well, 42 for that, meaning, and that means, and that flipping means, it's double beam time!
Double beam time!
Double not pipe beam, double not pipe beam. It's not a pipe beam, but they're still beams.
Beams are
Okay.
good.
Beams are very good. Apparently I've also got spare power. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, I've got plenty of power for that, and I've still got evade 20%, which is okay. So that is... okay, what's the exit? The exit is over there, and that goes everywhere. That's A-okay. Right, let's go find someone to mess up. Let's go find someone... Wow! Burst Mark 3 just for free! That's really valuable! Burst 3 is crazy good! That's... I mean, it takes 4 power, which is dumb, but it fires 5 shots for a 9... I'm almost tempted. Oh, fudge me. I'm going to keep it.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it for later. But, like, running Burst Laser 3 plus Mini Beam would be amazing. But having bought the Halberd Beam, I want to use it. But that's one a hell of a weapon to just be given for free. That is one. Like, I've had a lot of free shit during this run. I'm also almost out of fuel again. Okay. So, they're coming. You have to teleport. You're going to teleport into my med bay, are you? Good luck with that, FYI, because I've got a rock person. I'm going to power up the med bay, so that's going to be a problem for you. Wait for the fire, and cloak. Wait for the halberd beam.
Don't use it, sell it.
Yeah, well, I think burst 3 might be a bit too energy intensive. I don't disagree, but like at some point I'm going to get to the stage where double laser is not good enough for penetrating shields. It just won't be. And penetrate shields. Okay, so now, ho yeah. So that is, okay, mini beam is going to do a 3 right there. Halberd beam is going to do a... Let's see how much damage that is. Oh, look, the ship's dead.
Okay, well, whilst we do that, Angus wants to know, will there be a Cyberpunk series when it comes out?
Well, depends if I like it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
one-off video
depends how much I
solid.
like it. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of view it with a bit of dread. I'm really a bit burnt out on games that are really massively long. Sometimes, like, I like a game that's more short and focused. Sometimes, like, a ridiculous, stupid mega game where you think, okay, it's like 80 hours campaign, but 400 hours, which is like, oh god, I'm so tired. I'm so old and tired. Every hour I'm doing mini quests in this game brings me closer to death.
Wow.
Sometimes I found grey. I've got grey stubble. I found a bit of grey stubble in the mirror yesterday. I told Claire I was dying.
You incredible drama queen.
Getting
okay,
old.
so shout out to Declan because it's Declan's 18th birthday today.
Happy birthday, Declan. That's
so-
18 is a very big one.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy mo
and,
birthday.
Birthday wishes indeed.
Darn flipping tootin'. There's not much fighting going on in this system, and that's really a problem because you need fighting to earn scrap.
make
Like, this
money,
is
yeah.
actually kind of terrible. And okay, space station can't repair it being fired. Promise to help because NG crew member. Flipping sorted, 27 free scrap. You see, that's why you bring the NG to the NG systems. That one can show up anywhere. I'm not sure that's an NG system. Ooh, there's a store there. But like that.
But 39 is not very much.
But I do have the big laser thing to sell if I
Aye,
choose
that's
to sell
true.
it. What else do I have in the hold, by the way? Long-range sensors that I don't want to get rid of. You're right, that's not that much to sell. I'd be better off focusing on power and upgrades right now, rather than more weapons. I've got enough from what I need from the shops. But if I go here, to here, to here, then I just need to be careful, because this is also bad luck, because the exit's really far left.
Yeah.
Like, if the exit
totally.
was over here, you get to spend, like, 3 more systems in this system. Like, 3 more jumps. So I've got to be a bit careful of that. So... And that can't link down to there, which is also kind of not good. I'm just going to start here, and we'll see how they're looking. We'll see how it's looking over time.
There you go.
We've got intruders on board. Okay, that's double mantis. And I forgot to move you back down over here. Good. Double mantis is a problem. Especially as they've locked down the door room. That's pretty much the worst place they can be. Well, I'm going to drive them out of the door room. Through auctionation, and we'll see where we can catch them. Pretty much I'm just going to drive them elsewhere. I'm just going to drive them up here to the shield room where we can outnumber them, and then we'll see if I can... I'll see if I can pull them into the O2 room. This is... And they've got... Wait, what is that? That's... Defense Mark... Wait, Defense Mark 2? Okay, Defense Mark 2 can't do anything. That can shoot down lasers. But I just need one of them to get through and hit. This one's quite tricky. Okay. I'm not so worried by their weapons, to be honest. Everyone get in there. Just do not destroy the doors. Do not destroy the doors. Yep, they're fleeing into here. They just fired something, which I'm going to hide away from anyway. What I need to do really is now I need to pull them, and I basically just need to pull them into the med bay. I just need to pull them into the med bay. So I'm just going to open everything, and then once that's happened, once that's all open, then what we'll do is now I'll just fall back into the med bay, and they'll follow me, and now we're fine. Yeah, now we can destroy them. In fact, I'll make sure they don't get away. In fact, they don't actually have a teleporter because reasons. I need one thing to hit either of these. One hit, and that's it. That's you screwed. The halberd beam can do a 4 room. The mini beam it can do possibly a 3. Mini beam can do a 3, and dead. Yeah, double beam kills them in 1. 17 and a pile of fuel. The fuel situation has been resolved. Close all doors, by the way. And at this point, they just die, and we heal everyone up. Boom, job done. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Loads of questions from chat. And let's see, what do we have? Underground 69 Gamer wants to know if you think that Valhalla will include proper shield walls, or will it be like Odyssey with historically inaccurate battles?
Probably historically inaccurate, given I've played it and I didn't see much in the side of shield. Like, it's drama, ludicrous battles, and also there's witches and actual magic. So you know. I'm just going to take 10 scrap rather than risk scrapping the slated. This is frustrating, but I think we need to leave this system rather than risk getting caught. Which, this is a very bad system for us, really. Very bad.
Unfortunate, yeah. And they also gave us, Underground 69 Gamer also gave us £5 and says, "Aw, John, grey stubble. I've had grey hairs for 6 years now and I'm 24. Egg cartons must age better than us humans."
Clearly.
Let's see. Richard gave us $20 and says, "John, I've literally never rolled on the floor laughing in my life, but your description of Ineas's groin injury complete with visual aids nearly got me there. Thank you for that."
Had to make sure everyone understood just what we... Oh, double miss! Ugh. Do I go for Halberd anyway? Because Halberd can... Yeah, Halberd can penetrate for one, and it can knock out one of their weapons anyway, so I think that's worth doing, and then I can follow that up with Flak is gonna hurt! Yep, shields are fucked. Okay, knock out their weapons, they can't follow it up in time. Yep, fine, screw you, and then continue screwing you. Okay, weapons are down, and we should be able to fix that in time. Halberd Beam can do one penetrating. Yep, so that's not bad. O2 has been taken down, they're in a lot of trouble. Shields are back operational. This should be a hit. Dumb, because no one was on the cockpit. 20 scrap, not bad. And then we have to, we just have to go. Really frustrating sector. And that, I have one criticism. This is like one of the very small reasons FTL is a perfect game. And the criticism is, you can be absolutely screwed over by something you've got no say over, like a galaxy where the exit is stupidly connected to the rest of the system, or where multiple exits are just really far to the left, so you get less time to explore the system. You just literally have less time than had it spawned elsewhere. Or if you just run into multiple systems, just like, there is nothing here, please move on. Like, you can just lose because you don't have enough scrap for reasons that you have no control over, which can be unfortunate. Zoltan Homeworlds. That one's an interesting one. It would be nice to find a Zoltan. In fact, I could go straight to a shop. Just check the layout of the... Not too bad. Yeah, I'm going to go straight to this store. Because fuel is getting a bit low. And if I can buy a Zoltan, I'll do it. And there is no Zoltan. However, I do have ridiculous numbers. You know, I'm going to sell that 47. I'm never going to use it because it's too expensive. 30 for repairs. Hacking system. Crew teleporter. Drone control. No, I don't want any of that. I'll take the fuel. I'll take a full repair. I'm not taking... I like hacking. Hacking's really good. But I'd rather save up for... In all fact, a sensible thing to put right now would be double shield and double power. Yeah. Shield 2. Alright, we're into Sector 4. Shield 2 is the sensible, grown-up thing to do. Alright, turn off that power into engines instead for a little bit more evade. There's some distress up there, we'll go that way. That's bringing me a little bit closer to a nebula than I'd like, because I hate nebulas, and free shit. I'll take free shit. And yeah, I think we're moving into nebula space, so if we're unlucky... Actually, we'll see if it's a nebula storm. What the shit? Why is there 3? How did we go from 1 to 3? Claire, we need to... This is why I shouldn't have just sold the large 3. Because this is... now I physically can't... Actually, I can... Technically, I can just penetrate their shields. Technically. Just. I need to distract this guy before he breaks my... Please stop breaking that. Stop breaking it. Activate. Shield. We can... Got hit anyway. Actually, they're going to really struggle to do any damage to me outside of that. Okay, both of you get in the flipping med bay. They're going to really struggle to penetrate my shields tool. Okay, I need everything to hit. Everything must hit. Okay, next, this needs to hit, and we need to knockout, because it will do 1 damage through. That gets them down to 1, but when they repair it, it'll be back up to 3, which means the dual lasers need to come back up before they repair their shields, and they need to get the hits. But with everyone off the hold, it should just work. So if we nail both of these hits, which we should do, because no one's flying the ship right now, so their evade should be 0%. The mini-beam, there we go. Oh, they've got a hit in. What happened to my ship? Oh, they got too much iron damage. Fuck the mini-beam! No!
Oh.
The mini-beam was literally ready to fight. Okay, the halberd beam will be ready soon. The halberd beam will be ready soon. Fuck you. That's really bad luck. You return to your post. Help repair everything. We're literally about to nail them with the mini-beam. Fuck. Repair that. Get the mini-beam back online as fast as possible. They've got back up to 3! Fuck. But we're back up to 2. System fixed.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, no one's flying the ship right now. Now they're flying the ship. Fuck. I think we might just want to flee from this one. This is dangerous. This is really dangerous. I might give it one more go. Avoid that. Just to see if I can... Wow, it hit anyway. Great. Just to see if I can maybe... And they're trying to use the... That was a double. Okay. That's what we wanted to see. Then we hit this, and that knocks out your stupid mind control, so you can't use that anymore. Everyone back to your original positions. Then we just wait for the double lasers to recharge. And if the double lasers get the hit, which they should, and they don't hit me with... And actually, I've got shields, so the mini-beam doesn't even matter anymore. Fuck you. Now we fire at that. Fire. Double hit. Mini-beam. To knock out all of that. And offering surrender. Don't accept. Fuck you. So now they're still at 2. But the halberd beam's almost ready to go. And the dual lasers should be back online before they can get up to 3. Because we just hit that room again. If we're lucky. We just need to get... Come on. We just need to get anything. Come on, come on, come on. Fire, fire, fire. Yes! Halberd beam gets the kill. Fuck you. That was tricky.
Woo!
That was tricky, but we took almost no damage. We took almost no damage apart from crew damage. And
yeah,
for that...
see everybody who said F in chat?
I'm actually very good at this game. I know it's very unusual to consider the possibility that I'm very good at games, because generally I'm terrible at games, but I'm very good at this game.
This one.
You just have to, if you just understand the probabilities, you're alright. So that's fine, then we'll just heal you up. Clap.
Yes, indeed. So we've got a bunch of questions more from a chat. Let's see, this one's an easy one. Spooky Basil wants to know if you're enjoying Last of Us Part 2 and if it will be a full series.
Yes, I believe it should be a full series at this point. It's a real mixed one, and like I don't want to get into details because it's kind of spoilers, and I've got way more ahead.
I meant the bit about whether it would be a full series is an easy question, maybe not the enjoyment.
I'll discuss this as I go. I'm way more far ahead than I'd normally allow myself to be, for the simple reason that I try and avoid spoilers. Like, there's bits I really like, and there's bits that really bug me, and there is a point in the game where it kind of feels like it's starting to run out of steam, gameplay-wise, where it just starts feeling really aggressively padded, because you get, like, several hours in a row where there are no new mechanics, and it just feels like more fights, more stealth, and you just think, does the game need to be as long as it is? Could you actually, like, from the beginning of the game, could you trim maybe a third of everything and end up with a better game, and from the end of the game, could you trim, like, 2/3 of everything you're doing and actually end up with a better game for it? There's loads I like, there's lots of really good ideas, some very bold narrative choices that I actually admire, but it is padded to hell. It could be half the length it is and a better game for it, I think.
Yeah, and Matt says in the chat, that's what I like about John. -1 perception, but he's a master strategist. And Chitara says, John, I know you're good at this game, annoyingly so. Beep Boop says, Matt, and then he starts overthinking stuff and his strategy bites him in the ass.
Something like that.
Okay, let's not actually talk about Last of Us 2 in chat, folks, just because spoilers.
Yes.
It's an ongoing series. John has played quite a bit of it for spoilers, but there's a bunch of it I haven't edited, and there's a bunch of it you haven't seen yet, so, you know.
Yes.
We're actually also quite a bit ahead because I'm on leave next week. I'm
yeah,
on
so
holiday
we need
week,
to
so
get ahead. Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
edit
also true.
like 4 episodes of Last of Us 2 in the next 3 days.
Somehow,
That's the plan.
Yeah.
But yeah, so dear oh dear. Let's see.
Okay, 89 scrap, a bunch of fights leading into a store is actually that's a good layout. I'll take 2 fights into a store. And we'll see how that goes. That's only 2, that's a lot of weapons, and that's I think that's a burst 2, not a burst 3. But it's still a little bit on the scary side. Depending on, I'm just gonna wait for that to fire. I'm gonna wait for it to fire first.
Okay,
yeah.
well, while you wait, a couple of more questions from chat. Uni Rob is in the
Uni
chat
Rob.
And says, since I don't have time to do a song tonight, I wanted to ask what John's favorite song of mine is, and maybe what yours is as well, Claire. Mine is easy. It's like, and I'm sorry, I really love your original songs, but I have to give it to like all of your Les Mis remixes that you've done. That talk about us.
I can't remember the titles. I quite like. Yeah, I actually really liked. Actually, now you mentioned Les Mis cover, the Flipper of the House.
Oh, the Flipper of the House.
Flipper of the House was excellent.
Amazing. And the thing is, I don't even like Master of the House that much. Like, Master of the House is probably one of my least favorite songs on the entire soundtrack, and it's my
whatever.
You know. Yeah. Well, the thing is. Anyway, never mind. Let's not get into this conversation you and I have had many times. Let's see.
Oh, those wacky Tanaviers. Whatever will they do next?
Yeah, they're abusive and not nice. So,
come on, weapon pre-igniter. We've got the fuel for the weapon pre-igniter.
Okay, couple of more things. Beep boop in chat says Claire on holiday, so John will have to do solo streams. God help us all.
Hopefully
aren't
anyway.
Gonna be solo streams because what happens is that I would have already been gone. Like, I was supposed to be flying to New Zealand 3 days ago, but, you know, with everything, I am staying home and Worldcon is happening online, so I'm going to be here on my holiday. But I think I'm just gonna sign in, you know, just log on to, like, the thing that counts up my work hours and do a couple of streams and count that as, like, a day or something.
Yes.
Just, you know, yeah, just because I ended up having to take some emergency days off, you know, to go to France and stuff, so, you know.
This is actually working out pretty well.
I like the streams. I like the streams. And
that was a really unlucky hit.
And the mods don't like it when
power up the mini
John
beam
is
again.
streaming on his own.
That was very unlucky that they got the weapon room at just the wrong moment.
Lack of a better idea says John should hire Matt part-time while Claire is away.
Matt's far too busy to be hired.
Yeah, I think you don't realise how many hours of the day Matt works.
If Matt ever wants a job, Matt can have a fucking job. If Matt was available, I would hire Matt in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah,
but Matt's far too busy for that shit.
Yeah, and as pointed out by Sir Roderick, given how New Zealand is dealing with COVID, you probably wish you were there. Anyway, I do, but I would, and I don't know what the rules actually are. My flight got cancelled.
You go in quarantine in a small cage.
You know, like the convention announced they were going online month ago, and I asked for a refund of my flight, and it's actually coming. I actually got a notice saying my refund was being processed, so I'm gonna see that money again, which will be nice.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to accept the surrender because the whole point of this fight was, I'll hire you for 40 scrap though, and oh well, oops. Well, I get some scrap out of that anyway. To the store, come on, weapon pre-igniter, weapon pre-igniter, weapon pre-igniter, weapon pre-igniter, weapon pre-igniter, weapon pre-igniter, weapon. There's no weapon pre-igniter.
Oh, this is interesting. Herbie wants to know if you know of any examples of guerrilla warfare in the ancient world. I ask because Robert the Bruce is the earliest example that I know of. He used it to gain independence from England.
Not that I'm aware of off the top of my head. That's not to say there are not examples. I cannot think of one off the top of my head. What's the right way to do this? You're actually a master repairer, aren't you? Yes, so ideally I'd like you somewhere where you can do repairs in a hurry. But yeah, I don't want you in a sub-room, because if you're in a sub-room, you don't get the benefit to that. Jinx is actually only at evasion +5. I wouldn't mind you just... I might just have you just literally standing there to provide bonus. Actually, I'll provide you... I'm going to put you in the weapon room because bonus reserve power for the weapon system is not terrible. Because bear in mind, like, when you buy a Zoltan, you're not just buying a crew member, you're buying a power. And power costs 25. So if you buy a Zoltan for 60, you're only really buying him for 35. And 35 for a crew member is golden. That's golden. So... do I have anything to sell? By the way, no, I've got nothing to sell. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Just check the layout of it. Again, that's an exit that's very far to the left. That's really bad luck that I've had during this run, and you just can't change that. What I'm worried about is I'm going to be struggling to penetrate weapons sooner rather than later. You two are now going to attack each other because they've got a... unfortunately, they've got a weapon thing. But luckily, because they're going to keep each other busy. Oh, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is your health so low all of a sudden? I don't know. Okay, this is fine. They've got 4 weapons and a mind control device. And dodge. Oh, flip me. Back out of the room. All of that misses, but now we have to take on that by ourselves. Literally just use the mini beam to get the Zoltan thing out of the way, which is fine. Would I rather save the halberd beam? You guys go and heal yourselves up. I'm worried about your health situation here. In comes 3 shots. Come on, evade! I think we actually got lucky on the evade there. There is a bomb in the fudging weapon room. Halberd beam it is. Why is that on, but that off? Okay, well now it's down to dual lasers and mini, which in all fairness is workable, but that is a bad result. NG, go and do the healing there. There's a lot of fire going to be coming in momentarily. This is actually Zoltans. Zoltans with 4 weapons are terrifying. Put all spare power into evade. That's a 30%. And that was a hit. There was a miss there. Oxygen's down, but we can do without it for the time being. Keep Amanda on the helm. The shields are down to off. Fix the damn shields. Dual lasers and mini beam are almost ready to go. Assuming they don't hit that, they've hit the engines instead. Mini beam were ready. This really needs to hit. No, we didn't get the hit we needed. Halberd beam's not ready. Mini beam's useless for the time being. Lots of systems are damaged. Captain Amanda has been mind controlled. We've got a lot of firing coming. Really need the halberd beam fixed up. Ow! Okay, we've lost sensors. Luckily, those rooms were not so strong. Halberd beam's almost down. Activate. Double fire. Got the... Another miss! Dual lasers will be back by the time halberd beam comes in, assuming they don't hit in that room again, which they probably will. Amanda's going to take out the... She's going to take out the cockpit, and I can't really stop that now. Where's that fire coming? Ah, it's into oxygen, which is honestly not the worst thing in the world. Now we're just going to shoot Amanda for a bit. There's a lot of fire. Just dodge everything. Even with the dodge, it doesn't matter. Engines are not available. We've got only 6% of AD even with shields. Okay, now we start fighting back. 1, 2. That's what we needed to cocking say. Right, so now we go into... No. Now we get some payback. Can we get, if we're right here, can we get a... I don't think we can, unfortunately. Well, mini beam will do a 3 as well, basically. Actually, if we can't get a 3 there, we may as well get a 4. And you might be able to get a 4 as well. That should be dead. Yeah, bye. That's why you go beam ships. Because eventually you win. I should repair the oxygen, by the way, because we're dying. But other than that, everything's fine. Claire!
Yes, indeed. Okay, I've got some suggestions from chat about the idea of ancient guerrilla warfare.
Yes.
Jacob wants to know, would the Trojan horse count as guerrilla?
It would also count as not historical.
Fictional.
Yes.
Anthony wants to know if... Anthony suggests numerous campaigns by Alexander the Great fighting against tribesmen, especially in the northeast of the Persian Empire.
I think there is a distinction between what we would call guerrilla warfare and just, using strategy. Using battlefield strategy, but maybe.
Let's see. Robert suggests the tactics of Fabius Cunctator.
Okay, those campaigns I'm not so familiar with, so that might be a very good observation. I would not be able to comment.
And shout out to an excellent ancient nickname that I had to Google to make sure that it wasn't a rude joke.
Excellent.
Underground Gamer asked about the Battle of Teutoburg Forest.
That's an ambush, right? I think an ambush is not guerrilla tactic. I think an ambush is distinct.
Isn't guerrilla tactic something that's specifically urban? And wouldn't you need...
I think I overpaid for repairs I didn't need there. I should have just paid for the 10. I think I overpaid for that, man.
Because...
Yeah, I'll trade fuel for missiles, so I'm not using them. And you can't sell them normally. Slug Home or Zoltan controlled. I have a Zoltan, so I'll go for Zoltan controlled. But we're in Sector 5 now. I do not have the firepower to penetrate shields. I'm going to be seeing Shield 3 all the time.
Your oxygen's still off.
Well, everything's off if you look at it like that.
Yeah. Thanks, folks.
Yeah, there we go. I fixed the oxygen, it's fine. I need to find a better weapon, and I need to sell the dual beam, and I need to get a better weapon on board.
Jinx, for ancient guerrilla tactics, Jinx is asking about the People's Front of Judea.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, and people are correcting me. I was Googling guerrilla warfare as I was saying that, and the Google informed me that I was wrong, and that guerrilla warfare is not confined to cities. So, there you go.
Okay, at least we've got something. But this is starting to become a problem. I do not have the firepower to penetrate. Oh, they didn't even get them down to 2 bursts, which is really not good. At least they've abandoned the cockpit, which is positive. We can stand up to most of this. Oh, why is it always the weapons room? Get in there and help them out. Dual lasers plus halberd can do something, at least. Assuming it... Wait, how did that miss? No one was flying... Oh, they must have autopilot. Fuck. That's a problem. Get mini beam back on and go. Avoid the flak. A flak is very dangerous. Wait for mini beam to come back on. Okay, go for dual lasers into... They're now flying the ship. Halberd beam into... Yeah, just do a bit of damage. It's light tap damage, but it's better than nothing. Once again, we're failing.
Wow.
We're failing to get him down to 2 blobs, which is a real problem.
Bram says, wow, if only John had a 3-burst laser, what a shame.
That I wouldn't have been able to afford to power it. It's really expensive. I think it's arguably... Actually, don't fire. Do not fire just yet. Wait for halberd, because there's no point. I need to get the... They're too good at repairing. They're getting it done before I can get anything on it, which is a problem. Right, now fire. There we go. Now halberd, and they're just getting it repaired too fast. But I'm doing chip damage through the halberd beam. I'll take the surrender. Yeah, I'm taking the surrender. Yeah, 100%.
Shout out to Slurry Dude, who gave us $5 Canadian.
Good dollars.
And says, yes, FTL, FTW.
FTL is good.
And says very specifically, folks, because Canada.
Of course. I'm swinging round. I'm going to get as much cash as I can, then I'm going to the store. Oh, that's a 3 shields up. That's a glaive beam! Shit, we're going to die! That's a fucking glaive beam, and you can't dodge a glaive beam with cloak because it's a beam.
Yeah.
Beams only fire when they have line of sight, and it's instantaneous because it's light speed. It's been a good run. It's been a good run.
I mean, to be fair, it's just about tabby feeding time, so...
It's been an excellent run.
Anyway...
But evade is not... You can't evade lasers. You can't cloak... You can stall with lasers. And it takes 1,000,000 years to charge, but they've got the Zoltan shield to hide behind. That's it. It depends where it hit. Well, it's going to take time to charge. Yeah. We're charging as fast as we can. And we need to also not kill Lisa, who is irritatingly currently mind-controlled. So we're just gonna... We have to take... First things first, we have to take down the Zoltan shield. We can't do anything before the Zoltan shield has been taken down. We can... When they fire the first ion, I'll cloak, because I may as well, quite frankly, and... Okay, everyone is as they should be. You guys, everyone return to your original spaces. Everything's ready to fire. We can take down the Zoltan shield in one big burst, because laser weapons are pretty good at that. Okay, so we've taken that out, which is fine. And now we're back to starting point, and they've still got 3 shield blobs. We've not done a thing yet. They've got someone who might be a competent pilot on the cockpit. If a single dual laser misses, that's it. We do nothing, and they get to fire the glaive beam, and they will fire it before I can cloak again. Depending on where it hits, we're screwed. I need you to get into, just heal yourselves up, because I'm worried about the... Yeah, just go and heal yourselves up, because I'm worried about everything right now. So just get over there. More power into evade. It's not going to do much good. It's almost ready to fire. It just depends where they choose to fire it. If they choose a shit location, we might survive. If they choose a critical location, it's basically run-ending. And... let's go for the shields, but that's not the weapons. Into the cloak. That's actually not terrible. Of all the critical systems they could have chosen to target, I'm actually kind of happy about that. Good night, everybody! Fuck's sake. The bomb went to the weapon room, obviously it did. Now I've got nothing but dual lasers. The mini beam can't do anything, so the halberd beam can't maintain its charge. The halberd beam could I'm going to maintain the charge of the halberd beam, even though I can't fire it, for the simple reason that it takes longer to charge. So the most sensible thing for me to do is hold the halberd charge for as long as I can. Repair this. You repair the cloak. Not that it's going to do much good. We need to just do that under... Wait, what? Oh, we can't flee. They've just mind-controlled Amanda. Meaning we're no longer able to flee. We can't flee. I can't flee because Amanda... And no one else can go in there to do the piloting because Amanda will fight them. So flight is now impossible. That's very clever. And we nearly got dual lasers back. Dual lasers back, yeah. They're going to have glaive beam operational before we're ready to fire again. Come on. I need to play for time. Nope, that system's exploded. Now the cockpit's gone. Repair the cockpit, please. We need the cockpit to be repaired as fast as possible. Mini beams available. Stall for time. Stall for time until we can repair. Just repair the damn cockpit, both of you. Just work, get the cockpit fixed, then we flee. Glaive beam is almost ready to fire. Dual laser into halberd might let me turn it off. No, missed it. Without that hit, we can't do anything. And we're almost ready to up, jump, go, bye. So long, losers. Right, we just avoided half of the hit.
Woo!
Fuck's sake. Interfere Zoltan and Mantis. Help the Zoltan ship. Save the Mantis ship for no well-explained reason. Yes. Oh, they've got a hacking drone. It's on the cockpit. 2 carrots are now trapped in the cockpit. They can't get out. Fuck, they can't get out. Evaders at 0. Everything's still on cooldown. For some reason, I don't have shield 2, which I really should do. They've got a lot of firepower. But on the plus, the asteroids will take out the Zoltan shield, which is good. Okay, everything's on cooldown. They're firing a lot of shit at me right now. Evade is at Amanda. Stay and fly. You can't fly. Ow, that's a lot of flak. Shields are in trouble. Get back over here. You get back to your position. Amanda, pilot as best you can. Halberd beam's almost ready to go. The asteroids have almost done the job that we need them to do. In fact, why am I not using the mini beam to do precisely that? That's what we need to do. Do not activate the halberd. Dual lasers come first. Dual lasers. I need a double. I don't have visibility of the ship right now. Get shields back operational. They're about to open fire. The med bay's on fire, and we missed with both the shots. They've got a good pilot in play. Deoxygenate the room. Doesn't matter. Get back over to your position. We need to maximize the amount of evade. With you there, we can maximize that. Shields are down again. We've still got enough shield to deflect asteroids. Just hull at 50% and falling. Dual lasers are almost ready to go. We might have just been unlucky. Screw it. I'm just stalling. I'm going to stall for time. That was a good time to cloak. Just enough time. And they're stopping me from fleeing because they've got the hacking drone on there. Open fire. We got one. It's good enough. Then we just go to... that's a good one. There we go. Screw you. Okay, they can't hack me anymore. They can explode my weapon room, though. Oh, shit, they're stunned. They're stunned. Mobius and we never renamed Aston, are both stunned in a room that's on fire. They're both stunned. Mobius is dead. Mobius has died, and they're stunned. He can't get out. He can just get out. The engine can just about get out. We've not going to think the health is down too low. The room is on fire. We have no weapons anymore.
You should time your halberd beam with an asteroid hair. Says King of Camel, if you can.
Not a bad idea, but it's too late now. We don't even have that anymore. A lot of fire coming in. We still have the cloak. That's the best we've got. Shields are operational. We have the ability to turn out the fire. Yeah, turn off the fire via this route. Deoxygenate the entire ship. I'm going to depower the oxygen to accelerate the rate of oxygen vacuum.
Yeah, sure. Stop the fire.
Yeah, it's the best we can do, so that's going to stop that for the time being. We have basically no weapons. I'm going to fire a shot. Yeah, as like say, I'm going to try and use the asteroids, but it's because of the travel time of the beams, it's hard to predict. The oxygen now can't be turned back on again. We're almost ready to jump out. Jump! Go! Go, go, go! Flee! Fuck you! Ready to go. Ready to go. Everything's under control. We've made it to a shop. I can't afford to fix all. Repair arms, stealth weapons. Stealth weapons is nice. Fire suppressor is nice. Maybe what I should do as a priority is try and figure out how to fix the ship. Because right now, what we need to do is we need to repair the O2 and then wait for it to be... Before we spend any money, we just need to be not dead. That's the first... Did someone else die, by the way? I think more people are dead. And Amanda might be about to go... No, Amanda's fine. Everyone's under control. Now we repower the oxygen. And we wait for the oxygen to just refill the ship. Oxygen is at 30%, which should therefore be fine. Then we repair the med lab. And then we repair everything else too. And then we power that and everything's okay. Yeah, I think several people are dead at this point. There's a few dead people. We're going to fix all the shit. Claire!
Whew. Yes. This one's interesting. Arthur E. King gave us $2 Canadian.
Good dollars.
And wants to know if you die during Fallout 4 YOLO, will you try again?
Depends on how far in and the circumstances of dying, to be honest. I think is the answer to that. And you go and heal yourself up too. Okay, who's actually left at this point? Because you might all need new jobs.
And yeah, confirmation from the chat that your Zoltan died when you moved him in a room with no oxygen, and he had low HP.
Seems quite feasible to me.
Amanda wants to know, out of curiosity, is this a game, I think she means FTL, with a win condition, or is this just a survive as long as you can type of game?
No, there's a final boss, and he's very hard.
There's a final boss, and it's
very hard.
So hard,
He's okay on normal difficulty, he's alright, on hard he's really impossible.
I've played on like easy, and I've never managed it.
Okay, now I'm down to full crew.
Hard.
I need doors, because if you do not have doors too, you are fucked. Any borders will just destroy me, because I do not have good fighters. Which leaves me with very little else. But that was the priority to my mind.
Let's see.
Page 2. Crew. Drones. Nothing dramatic there. I think I just need to accept as much healing as I've got, but I don't have the weapons. I've just fallen so far behind in the weapons, I'm kind of boned at this point, and I'm surrounded by enemies who I can't deal with. I needed to have upgraded the dual lasers to something that's got more yet. Where's that, by the way? It goes north. Fine. I need to find something I can kill, but I'm 4 blobs of shield. What? That it's sector 5. Well, you see this here. This is why you need the doors. Although they're in the med bay, which is kind of pretty much the best place they can be, because I can just out heal the damage. The problem is I've got The problem is I haven't turned any of my weapons on. That's, you know, a concern. I physically can't get into this. There's no way to do it. Because the maximum amount of damage I can do is 3, with 2 and then 1 piercing off halberd to 1 remaining shield. If there are 2 shield blobs remaining after both dual lasers hit, that's it. There's nothing I can do. So I need to find something with less than 4 shield blobs, and even then it's a challenge. Luckily, they're spending so much energy on shields, they don't have that much good in the way of weapons. And that's just an ion bomb, which is honestly fine. They're struggling to make it... Never mind, now it's dead. They're struggling to make it M. Guys, just keep the ship repaired until we're ready to go. Hopefully this isn't going to kill us, but we're going to take a bit of light ship damage. No, luckily there's some missing. The evasion is... It's alright. Get back to your stations, please. Let's get some bonus evasion going on. Yeah, that's 19% evade, which is... Okay, thanks. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate that. Right, 2 on 1. We may as well do what we can. No, screw you. Screw you all. Screw you all. Oh, the med bays. The med bays actually... I can't retreat to the med bay because the med bay was hit by something. They've hit the cockpit. I can't flee. Be ready to move Lisa out of the room if the room starts getting nasty. Ow! That was the room Lisa was in. Okay, this is... Now they've teleported off again. What about... They've got, like... I think they've got a really rapid current teleport. They're just going, they're healing, and they're coming back. What a bunch of dicks. Just heal. They're going to come back. They're going to recharge, and they're going to come back. You just ion stunned my entire health bay. You're about to teleport back, aren't you? What a bunch of dicks. We need to get the flip out of dodge. We can't fight this. Come on. Ow! My weapons! Go! Jump! Move! That's... Here! Almost no health. This is fine. Everything's under control. What the shit? None of those are defense. Those are both defense. No, one of them is defense too. I mean, theoretically, it's not impossible to win. Everyone please return to your stations. No, you have a new station now. You have to go over here. They're still stunned. Everyone's damaged. The shields... I have no shields, because the cooldown's not done yet. Luckily, that's complete garbage. If we can just... Ow! The cocking everything. You get down over here. Sort that out. We've got the shields back online. Luckily, that's mainly a defensive ship, not an offensive one, so we're not doing too badly there. Next time the ion fires, basically screw you. We'll just dodge all of that. That would have knackered the shields, and that would have left me wide open to the everything else. That's now ready to be reactivated. I may as well take a shot, but if the defense drone 2 shoots down either shot, and it should do, to be honest, then effectively, because of defense 2, they've effectively got 4 shield blobs, so I can't hurt them. We're fucked. We're very fucked. I mean, okay, the only chance is... No, because you can't hit. You can't hit a drone with a beam weapon. I mean, if I happen to hit, like, the defense 2 and were to kill it, and then I can hit them again before they respawn. But they can't really damage me either, is the thing. So, at least we're not going to take any more damage. So that's positive. You get back up to your position. Save new position. And then jump out. We just can't really hurt each other. That's the problem. But we're getting to a stage where we're now not earning any scrap per fight, so we're in a death spiral. Something strikes me as odd about a moon. Go look at the moon. It has money and a stun bomb on it. I will not say no. And that is a fight in an asteroid field. Oh, good. I'm so glad there's a fight in an asteroid field. That feels like... I mean, my combat drone Mark 1. If I could just find a store, I could sell that. Fuck it! Asteroid field, go! Go out with glory. It's a Zoltan, which is honestly not the worst thing in the world. If I can just play for time. Like, I'm just going to play for time. And we're just going to let the asteroids do the work, taking out... They've got some evade going on, by the way, which is unfortunate. Fire everything. They've only got 2 shields, which is not so bad. They've got a ridiculous mega missile launcher, which is alright. There we go. We've made it through. We've made it through that. I only need one of these dual lasers to hit, and in theory, actually, an asteroid hit would do the job too. So this is actually doable. Give myself a little bit more evade here. That's 2 hits, which... ow! Okay, that's shields. I've still got some shields. Fire on their weapons. Oh, we got one. Just whack it up there. Yeah, we get. Oh, it's at the fire! We just knocked out the missile launcher in time, but then they started to fire. You'll be good at putting out the fire, but that's no good. If we can fire the missile launch, if we can fire the dual lasers before we lose the final bar to flames. Never mind. We're in several pieces. If they hadn't started to fire in the weapon room at that exact second, we might have actually taken that because we'd have knocked out a shield bar. And the asteroids would have done more damage and we might have been able to survive. Oh well, it's 10. It's a good time to wrap things up, I would say. So stop right there, criminal scum. That was a good run for 3 sectors, and then I just didn't upgrade the primary weapon fast enough.
Yeah.
I just ran into shield penetration. Like, when you can't penetrate the shields, you're screwed. That's a good one.
As Mobius points out in chat, all downhill without my dazzling personality on board.
Pretty much. I'm so sorry, Mobius. You got stunned. I physically couldn't save you. I tried.
Wow, putting the F in FTL.
Amazing.
Let's see. A couple of more questions, though.
Yes.
Dylan wanted to know if you've heard or watched Fallout Nuka Break.
I think there were 2 series, and I watched the first one and quite enjoyed it. I think I caught a bit of the second one, but never finished it. I think there were 2 series.
And Omega Game Studio would like to know if Star Sector is on your radar. They say it's kind of like Mountain Blade, but in space.
I've heard some positive things about it, but I don't know much about it, so at some point I might well turn my attention to it, but it's not like an imminently planned thing or like something I consider like a major thing I'm really looking forward to.
And yeah, this one from Kuba Blaska. I know you don't do mods before base game, but I was wondering if you've at least heard of this super detailed and large passion project Fallout mod.
They're going to tell me about Old World Blues for Hearts of Iron 4.
Yes. Look, I ask for questions and people ask questions. Okay?
I am aware of it, but obviously you can't play a full conversion mod without knowing the basic mechanics.
But especially a game like that.
Especially a Paradox game, yes.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Dear, oh dear.
Dear, oh flippin' dear. Yeah, it was. That was a good start. Like, I think that was a really good first 2 sectors. For Stealth 1 on hard, that's pretty much as good as the first 2 sectors can go. But after that, it kind of, yeah. Honestly, I shouldn't have bought the Halberd Beam. I bought the Halberd Beam. I bought the Meme Beam. Okay, I bought the Halberd meme because I like having a double beam. Because double beam is really powerful, but like it doesn't. If you can't get through the basic shields, it's useless. It either kills them in one go or it does nothing at all. And like for the first few sectors, it's going to kill everything, but then it's a bad investment long term because you have to have something more sensible up front. I mean, maybe what I should have done is actually, I was about to say maybe I should have had Halberd Beam and the Burst Laser 3, but that's 7 energy, which is that's ridiculous. Like 7 weapon energy in like Sector 3 on hard mode, you'd never have the scrap to afford it. So like, if I'd been able to find say Burst 2, that would have been a lot more sensible. Yes. And are we all caught up?
Yes, indeed.
In which case, Tabby probably wants her dinner, and we probably want our dinner as well.
Yeah, although we forgot to go turn the oven on because we have that pay, I think.
That's fine. I literally still have to do a transition check tonight. I'm not done working. I need to do more work after this. Yeah, I need to transition check tomorrow's video to make sure it's as it should be.
I say but also have more work to go and do. Not for you though, so.
Lol. So yes, thank you also very much for showing up to the end of Civilization 6. I was vaguely hoping we might get access to Ethiopia or the new stuff so we could show it off a bit. Sadly, we could not do that. So sorry about that. But yes, there won't be any more. I want to do like anything Civilization-y for the latest update. Maybe I'll do like a one-off on the secret societies at one point. We'll see. It's actually in the calendar, but I probably should do because that's quite an easy one to put together. So yes, that's something that we might see at some point, like over the next week or two. It might give the latest part of the Frontier Pass, the secret societies, a whirl, because that does sound pretty fun. So yes, thank you also very much for joining us this evening.
John and Claire, says Sir Roderick.
I'm kind of wondering where I put the
The what?
Oh, there it is. Where I put the controls for the stream.
Oh yeah, we might need that.
I might need them in a second, but I lost them. It's fine. Everything's under control. But yes, thank you all so much for coming along for this slightly weird FTL Civ hybrid stream. Thank you all so much for coming along.
You two need to take a few more breaks. What's a break?
But I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you for coming along. Thank you to these super chat donators for everyone. We had a few birthdays. Happy birthday to all of the birthday folks. And to the Patreon folks, to the Patreon folks, sorry, Patreon should be coming up in the next week or two. Might be a bit slower to produce.
When you say week or two, you mean two, because I'm on leave.
Because Claire's on leave, so
if you don't,
everything might be a bit delayed over the next week or thereabouts. Hopefully we might get Claire to pop her head in to say hello on a stream or two, regardless.
I think we're gonna do the streams, but it's just like, yeah.
I mean, I think we might not do a stream this Saturday just because we'll be completely to the wire regardless. Maybe or maybe not a stream this Saturday just because we've got so much to...
Well, I don't know, because based on what I was able to do yesterday and today, I should be able to get what we wanted done. Yeah. But maybe it'll have to be a 7 p.m. starting stream instead of a 5 p.m. starting stream.
Maybe, yeah, like maybe a short stream. Yeah, maybe a shorter stream. That might be a thing, yeah. We'll see anyway. We'll see how we get on. We've got a lot to do this week before Claire goes away for a week, which is terrifying. The moment we say go away, you're still going to be here.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be in this house.
You're just going to be locked where I can't bother you all the time.
Not locked, it's just that,
As Claire prepares her victory speech.
Oh, please.
She crushes the opposition.
I
believe in you because you're not a loser, so you're going to win.
Okay, well, you're just...
That's how it works.
Okay, that's not... Oh my God.
That's how it works.
Okay. Well...
Any last minutes?
No. What I was gonna say...
Yes.
...was...
Yes.
I'm going to be around. We're going to maybe do a live stream. I'll come and say hello on the live streams. I will be hanging out in, like, Worldcon if anybody else is attending that.
Yeah.
And we will be having drinks no matter what, whether it's a celebration or a sad thing.
Yes.
When we
I'll
hear
I'll prepare you 2 chocolate shoes. A winner's shoe and a loser's shoe.
But I get to eat both, right?
You get to eat both, yes.
Yay!
Maybe you can eat both if you win, but only the loser's shoe if you lose.
No. That's mean.
Anyway, more Civ coming up. That's Civ actually done for the time being for the live stream. So so Assassin's Creed Odyssey can make a bit of a comeback.
Mass Maybe Mountain Blade.
Mountain Blade could theoretically move over to Wednesdays. It's more of a series. That's certainly true. So Mountain Blade, I'll need to check out all the Mountain Blade patch notes and whatever. All very exciting stuff indeed. So anyway, all sorts of stuff coming up. That's the end of that little kind of Civ series, which is very, very fun indeed. We did our best, damn it, but in the end, Scotland was just too damn strong. Thank you all so very much for coming along this evening. We'll see you again maybe on Saturday. We'll see. But in the meantime, I've been Jump.
I've been Sick Phil.
She's mentioned True None. This has been supposedly Civilization.
Peanut butter chocolate chew? That's a great idea, Richard.
Supposed to have been Civilization 6. Thank you very much, and have fun.
Goodbye.